Who,
Burr.
who wants to play Madeline Hastigan?
Not it. Not it. I'm playing on a little laptop. I don't have the screen width for it.
What class is she? I don't think I'm very familiar with whatever she is.
Ugh. Inquisitor? I don't
Yeah.
actually know what that
I've
is.
ran her before. I can do it.
I think you might already have control of her. Jack.
Looks like I do.
Yeah.
Or at least I can open the sheet.
Yeah, no, you're on there. I never took you off from last time, so. All right, cool. Cool.
Cool.
All right, does anyone remember what happened last time?
I think we fought like a bunch of mummies and they had masks. Or...
Ooh, yeah.
We had a long conversation at the end of it about which clues we were still missing to find the tomb of the Sky Pharaoh.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Rossi had an existential crisis where she said, "Guys, why the fuck are we doing this again?"
That's always the question.
We fought some fake drain creatures where they did like charisma damage.
Yeah.
Well, when we flew up tall, so we could get a direction.
The next
When
library.
we went to that. We went and explored a library.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Yeah.
We found out that his tomb, the mummy's mask tomb,
Just a
the Sky Pharaoh,
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, keep going.
is
Sorry.
like flying around in the sky or something, right? Well,
I said
maybe
it
it's still
or
flying
something.
around. And we got to go to the guy who made it or something.
Yeah, the Grand Architect Chisisek.
We got two
Yeah.
clues we need to find, right? Like we got to find his heart and something else. Is that right?
Are you asking me that?
His heart, his mask, and his body are the three parts.
We only have the mask right now.
Yep, and one of your leads was into the Parched Doonz to find Chisisek's tomb, which may hold further clues.
And so we left town.
Yeah, is that what you want to do? You ready to jump right into the hex crawl?
I think we dealt with inventory last time, right? I did I did all that work and sent it to chat and told people if they wanted it to go look at it.
I think so. I don't know if anyone did.
I agree. I'm sure no one did.
It's okay. You guys want to do it now, or you just want to say YOLO? You'll survive the harsh desert without anything new.
I have to find all the work I did. Where did I go?
Do I have any money? Where's the money? Yeah, I have 75 GP, so we definitely didn't split up any money.
Yeah, I posted it. If you guys scroll up, take a look. I posted suggestions. If you guys see the image.
Yeah, it's too hard. It's too small. I can't zoom in.
I mean, you can. You click it and do
you made
open
a
original.
spreadsheet. Damn.
Mm-hmm. I
What'd you
did all
say?
the math. I said
Click
you
it
can.
what?
If you click the picture and at the bottom it says open original, it'll
Got
open
it.
it in a browser or open in browser and it'll open it so you can zoom in. I made some recommendations of what people want. I had questions about whether or not people want to keep certain things and didn't put any prices, assuming we're all keeping them. The question marks are the three items that I said should we keep, and we probably should, like the healer's kit, the bandages of rapid recovery, the clockwork tools.
I'm looking through it now, and this all. Well, I'm not at the bottom yet, but it all looks good.
Yep.
This is all.
I put the prices of everything and then the
Yeah.
sale price next to it, the sell price next to it. So if we sell everything that I have marked, the total sale price is 22,699 gold.
Yeah, sure. Let's dump it.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that's either redundant or not helpful or is just jewelry and gems
Right.
and stuff.
So we'll
Yeah.
do 22,699 divided by how many of us are there? 5.
5.
So it's 4,539 gold each.
Yay!
4,539. It's quite a bit.
Four, 5, 3, 9.
Brian, if you want to update Kirkner's sheet for that too.
Will do.
Assuming I can sell everything listed, Cody.
Yeah, I'm
So-
just glancing through it.
What are some of the things we need for the hex crawl?
Water.
So a few things I didn't touch right at the very bottom are magic spellbooks. I didn't bother going through all that. So I didn't know who could use magic spellbooks, so I didn't touch it.
I think Frosty's the only one that I remember, and it's kind of expensive. To
I
to
mean,
learn
well, I
stuff
mean,
from
you
them.
can just have them until such a time
Well-
where we have the money. So
Yeah. There's there's uses for some of them, right? We had one scenario where we needed something and we just found out the way to spell book. Took a day and she was able to learn it. So yeah, we can hang on to them.
oh, and everybody gets 8 silver too. I left that out.
Ah, thanks. I needed that.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
in case.
No, I can get that plus 6 Vorpal.
In case it mattered to anyone.
Yeah, I don't think you'd have any issue selling that stuff.
I didn't figure it'd be too much over. I didn't see anything that was like so outlandish or
Has
Yeah.
anyone,
ridiculously priced.
everyone got a plus 1 weapon already?
No.
Maybe we should do some basic shopping before we leave. I'm gonna wait, but
Oh,
I
yes,
already
I do. I lied.
I already have a plus 1 adamantine, so
I have a +1 longbow. Do you have magic items for sale in the town, or did you just say basic one? Like, what was your rule on what we can?
Yeah, so here
Fine.
you can get pretty much all basic stuff. If you're looking for like specific magic items, I'll roll on a table for the city. But like +1 stuff is fine. Like the like if you needed an adamantine, something, that kind of thing, it's all good. But probably really anything beyond a +1 item is, I'll have to roll and just tell you what's available. We're in Tepu right now, so yeah, that city's pretty...
What's the cost for the +1? What's the differential?
The upgrade.
2,000, I think.
Yeah. Do you say 2,000?
Believe so. Check. It's already
I'd
matched
like-
to work.
Yeah, the adamantine gets the masterwork is built into the price of that one.
Yeah, so the
according to
plus
the
1's
SRD.
$2,000.
Okay, so okay, I am gonna buy a adamantine +1 scimitar if that's available.
Yeah, +1's fine.
Just gonna get yours enchanted.
Well, I don't think I can. I just have like a regular scimitar now, so I'll have to buy an adamantine.
Oh, yeah,
silver-
adamantine's extra.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah. The
how much.
adamantine is 3,000 for a weapon, plus the base cost of the weapon.
Yeah, I remember that. I think I spent 5,000 on my weapon as well. It was like all of my money at the time. Nice though. Comes in handy.
So, do we know How far? Like how long we're expecting to be out in the desert?
Well, it looks like based on the guide here, looks like about 100 miles or so, 150 miles.
Yeah. So hold on. Let me see.
I don't even see what direction.
It's right to the left of the circle in the big open area. It says
Yeah.
Parched
So
Dunes.
you'll be going west,
Oh,
and then you'll be there. So let's see.
There's a
So
little map on the thing on the bottom right. It says miles. It's pretty far.
yeah.
all right. So it's 120 miles to get into the Parched Dunes. There is a riverboat that goes up the Crooked River, which you can take to kind of bypass like that part of the journey in terms of like encounters and things. And then they'll drop you off kind of at this small tributary that the boat can't make it any further than that. So that is an option. Or you could just
Maybe we
get
should
some
hire
camels.
some
and go.
camels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
How much are camels?
So camels would be 50 GPs each.
To buy or to rent?
This would be to rent.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. That might be to buy.
Say for 150 GPs, I better own that beast. Or I guess it's only 50, not 150.
Well, I gotta find. Riding camel is 150 to own.
$150 down.
Well, even if we take the riverboat, we got at least 75 miles, it looks like, from the river. Unless the Parched Dune extends all the way down to the river and happens to be in the area we need to go.
No, the boat can get you far enough kind of to where you need to be. So the boat will bring you 120 miles and drop
Just
you
for
off.
itself. Okay, so like right there.
Yeah, it can drop you off in like the southern Parched Dunes.
Well, if it takes us right there, I don't think we need them, but it's up to y'all.
Nah, I'm good. Just figuring it out as we go. We don't need them. We'll die out there together.
So is there something, does someone have create water or something? I'm assuming we would need something like that.
Is that a cantrip?
I'm not sure. I figure that'd be probably like a level 1.
It is a level 0 for everybody except Paladin, it says. Oh, right, because they don't get cantrips to level 1.
Yeah, so Cleric, Oracle, Druid, Inquisitor, Shaman is a cantrip for them.
So, but cantrips are already chosen, right? I guess we could see if Madeline happens to have it.
She does not. She does not. Are there any magic items we can buy that would be like a jug of... I think 5th edition had like a jug of create water or something. Everlasting water, yeah, something like that.
I mean, we are in the desert, so presumably those would be in high demand.
Let's see. You can definitely find scrolls and stuff like that for that spell. I think there's the
Decanter of Endless Water, that's 5e.
No, I think there's one for Pathfinder too, but I'm trying to find it. Yeah, I think it's
There's
the...
a goblet of quenching.
Apparently, there's a Decanter of Endless Water for Pathfinder 2, but it's 9,000 gold.
Pretty pricey.
I mean, if we pull our money together.
The goblet of quenching that Josh mentioned, though, at your command, the simple goblet fills itself with cool water, can create 2 gallons a day, and it's 180 gold.
But we
I
each
think-
need one, essentially.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
that we need to drink 2 gallons of water per day. A couple of them should do.
In the desert, we might need to.
All right. Then can we find 5 goblets of quenching in the small town of Tefu?
Alright, let me roll some magic items. 1 second.
We can use it to create holy water. How do you make holy water? Do you just like wave your holy symbol over it?
Are you rolling random items?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking for an efficient quiver. An item called an efficient quiver. See if I can find one.
Best we can do is an inefficient quiver.
Right? That's what I already have, though. The efficient one doesn't give me unlimited arrows or anything. It just makes all my arrows way less.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and I can store like javelins and different bows and staffs in a different part of the same quiver. If the town has it, so we'll go out hunting for it. You can enchant a weapon to give you unlimited ammo, but it's a +2 enchantment.
Ooh, pretty pricey.
That's interesting.
Yeah, right out the gate is 8k before even making it to +1. Like, it was 18,000 gold to buy that. And I'm like, yep, I don't have that right now. I
Alright,
definitely will have to save for it.
I'm gonna post everything in.
Yeah, we got the $9,000 decanter.
Yep.
Ooh. Oh, there's the goblet of quenching, which is for some reason 6,000 gold now.
6,000. What the hell?
Oh,
The
it
fucking
may have
markup on
calculated the
this.
may have calculated the gold wrong, but
Oh man, winged boots would be really good. How are we looking on our wands?
but it is just one goblet. It's not multiple, unless it's listed twice and I didn't see it.
Oh, it looks like some stuff did list twice. There's a Cure Light Wounds wand in there for 750.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering how we're looking on our wands. Does anyone have one?
I don't, but I can't use one even if I did. So I think
I thought
Madeline has one.
Madeline had some, but I don't see it.
Check on the first page and then the second page of the character.
Yeah, she doesn't have anything on the first page, and there's nothing in the gear section either.
Is it in the extras? Like, if you go to additionals at the bottom, is it a feature? Maybe they added it as a feat.
Let's see. No feats.
Not under
Are the-
additional
No
gear.
Or on the
traits.
bottom
notes.
of the spell page is another option.
Under her spell-like, she does have some spell-like stuff, but it's all... well, actually, Staff of Order is in there. That sounds like... Sounds like that would be a staff, but there's no wands in there.
We'll just say you had a Cure Serious Wounds with like 300 charges on it.
Well, I'm pretty sure he was. I'm pretty sure he was running out. I thought at the last session. So
He
was
may
running
run
out of
out.
one, but I think he had another one.
Well, it doesn't hurt to pick it up, so we might.
And we
Yeah.
would still have anything that was in your original list that you made, right? Like Wand of Sanctuaries in there.
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna
if
go
I
ahead and
didn't-
put that in Madeline's inventory. Didn't see any. Oh, because it was all spell books that I was thinking about. Okay.
Yeah, at the bottom.
Oh, wow, we got 4,200 gold for that Wand of Innervation.
I think that was one we couldn't use. No one in the group could use it. Wasn't on anybody's spell list. Bring a Feather Fallen is really good.
I might have taken that. Oh, are you talking about the new list?
I'm talking about, yeah, the list.
Okay, I was gonna say I took the Ring of Feather Fallen last session.
Oh, there's two wands. There's two cure light wound wands that we could pick up right now.
Yep.
I don't mind putting the 750 to buy one of them.
Sweet.
So I'll do that. There's a type 1 bag of holding.
When have we ever needed a bag of holding though?
I'll donate 750 from Madeline to buy the other one
Perfect.
because I think she would do that.
I think so too.
How many charges on the Cure Light Wounds by
50.
default?
Full 50.
50. Nice. Okay.
I don't know if I sold any wands. I calculated for the differences in charges remaining.
I didn't
in
see
case
any.
You paid. I don't know if I did. I don't remember.
So are we gonna go ahead and buy that Goblet of Quenching?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'll have Raylan pay that.
I'm gonna say I'll pay for it and I'll charge you guys to use it.
Paying for all of it?
For the goblet, the 180 gold one.
Oh, okay.
Not the 9,000.
I mean, the decanter's really what we need.
Yeah, I mean, not
Well,
gonna pay that much, but
The whole party needs, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
funny
saying.
reading it. Produce a geyser of water
That's-
out of it.
1,800 gold each is what that would run into. But
Yeah.
we wouldn't need to worry about water.
So should we just buy some like water skins too, and like while we're on the boat and in the easy portions, we could just like fill a bunch of water skins from the goblet?
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, does it have a cooldown? Is it just as many times as you want?
Well, it's 2 gallons a day,
Oh, right.
but
Yeah,
like if we're somewhere where we can get water, like in a river, we may be able to, I don't know, drink river water for a couple days while filling pure water into the water skins. So we'll just start the journey with like river water diarrhea.
yeah, we basically have a half a gallon a day, and well, we could survive at bare minimum.
Okay. Do we need any clothing or?
That's
I remember I remember on Chult we had to have like bug salve. Is there anything we can get for like sun protection?
we probably need some desert sun gear.
Yeah, let me post the desert like rules that we'll be following. But that's like the heat. So during the day, the temperature is severe heat in the Parched Dunes, so that's the bottom paragraph. And then in the evening, it's very hot conditions, and that's the first paragraph.
Characters wearing heavy clothing or armor. What am I wearing? Do I have full plate? That's not gonna be good.
So Rossi can do, I'll put this in the chat. She can do these endure elements extracts. It's gonna use like all of her. It's gonna use a lot of her spell slots, like each day. So if we run into encounters, she won't have available to her. But she can probably she can make us as many of those as we need.
Yeah, that's huge. That cuts out like half of the dangers of the desert. Just having that daily, if you can do that. What is it, 5 daily?
Yeah, she could do that easily. Just like I mentioned, just without
And what is that you said?
it's endure elements.
Oh, okay.
It's an
How long
extract.
does that last?
24 hours.
That's pretty good. And I have a ring of sustenance, so I don't actually need to eat or drink.
Yep. So you can exist comfortably in -50 up to 140. So that would cover the entire range of the desert.
So we just bypassed the entire desert weakness. Nice.
And Cody's just like, all right, we're gonna skip all this.
No, I mean, so the book is
Chapter
like
4.
the characters at this level probably have an answer to everything, but here's the rules anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So there's a Pearl of Power first. Is that Endure Elements? Is that a first level?
An extract. I think he's like making a potion or something.
Yeah, but I guess it takes a spell slot to make that,
Oh, does it?
right?
Yeah, it takes. So she's got 4 level 1 like extract slots and 4 level 2. So she's gonna have to tap into like her level 2 extract slots as well to make that many of those.
Yeah, it might make sense to.
Oh, okay.
that
So
Pearl of Power.
a Pearl of Power, does that affect your extract slots in the same way it does the spell slot where you speak the word and regain it?
Not the Pearl of Power. What's it called? It's they can use beads of boro beads. Basically the same thing, where they can give you back an extract slot each like
Oh, so you can't use
each
the pearl.
day. Yeah. So, but basically the same thing, and she does have one of those. I didn't look. I looked to see if there was another one of those, and it's not. I didn't see any. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, she's got one of those at level 2 to refill her level 2 spell slots.
Well, there was
Or
2
like the
decanters of
initial.
endless water.
All right. I guess we're ready then. I took some additional money out for Madeline and Raylan for like appropriate desert clothing. Between that, the water, I don't know what else we need.
Do we need to like? I think we mostly stayed at inns and stuff, and I don't recall ever really talking about like rations and stuff. What? Like, how much does that cost? And it seems like it should be pretty minimal. But how much does that cost for? However
So I
long we
think you
need,
can
like a
get like
week's worth of rations or something.
trail rations or something. Okay, trail rations and ultimate equipment is a day's worth of food for 5 silver pieces. As long as it stays dry, it can go for months without spoiling. And it weighs 1 pound.
Why are these rations racist?
What do you mean?
So there's trail rations, and then there's like dwarven trail rations, and elven trail rations, and gnome and halfling and orc trail rations.
That is a good question.
Well,
dwarven
I was
trail
looking at the halfling
rations-
ones because they weigh less, but they are they're way more expensive.
Yeah, the dwarven ones are smoked sausages and salted meat, so that one is obviously the most delicious one.
It looks like if you buy the one appropriate for your race, there's like a little bonus you get. So like for the dwarf,
Oh yeah.
you can hustle or make a forced march for an additional hour without ill effects. And like the elf receives a +2 bonus on checks and saves that benefit from the endurance feat. So I guess there's a little something there.
That's funny. will know. She won't be buying that. But I do think if no one else is going to grab it, Rossi will probably pick up the bag of holding because she has weight problems. She's a little tiny, weak.
What kind of
Halfling.
clothes did you find, Brian? I can't seem to locate any.
I'll post it in the.
Desert gear and hot weather outfit didn't come up with anything.
I think there's desert clothing or something, but I think that just gives you a bonus to the checks for resisting the heat or the saves associated with it. But if you're doing endure elements every day, you don't need the clothing.
Yeah,
Better to be prepared.
it's just 8 gold for this, the hot weather outfit.
Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking of.
So it gives you a +2 bonus to resist warm or hot weather, which I think is mentioned up in the. I don't know. It just mentions that characters wearing heavy clothing or armor take a penalty.
Huh. Yeah, that comes up on the Archives of Nevis, but not the other Pathfinder site. Weird.
The other one I don't think is kept up to date anymore.
Oh,
It's on
really?
the-
That's the one I use. Guess I gotta switch.
Yeah, the Archive of Nethys is like way better. You should definitely use that one
It's
instead.
there. It's there on the D20 PFSRD.
Guess my Google just sucks.
I guess it's a good point though. If Rossi dies or something and you can't get those extracts every day, might be worth having something.
Yeah, I mean for
anything to
8
help you out.
gold. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Don't die, Rossi. We're
Oh, there it
counting
is.
on you.
How did I miss that?
Dangerous. Dangers of the desert await.
I was always told it was just dangerous to go alone, but we're not going alone.
So don't take any of those.
We take one camel?
Bring a camel just to use as a pack mule, I guess. Is that what you were thinking?
Or if we get desperate, we can kill it and drain its humps.
Yeah, you can bring one.
Yeah, let's get a camel. I'll pay for it. 150.
150.
It can go on the boat, presumably, right?
Yes, that is specifically called out that if you want to bring a camel or camels, you can bring them on the river ferry.
All right. Is there actually like a camel token or anything?
Yeah, I can give you one.
No, I found one. Neat. It's actually in there.
That's the one that's built in now that the compendium has all these tokens for creatures now, which is pretty cool.
Doesn't have like health bars or anything. Or do you have to be in control of it for that?
I was gonna say I can see the health bar, but yeah, I can give you guys control of it. Can be edited and controlled by all players. I'll just move the camel down to the player section. Oh, I deleted him. Sorry. You can just drag it back out if you want.
Doesn't actually let me drag it out on this map.
Really?
Yeah, you just drag it and pull it from the bestiary, right? And drop it. Yeah, doesn't work.
No, it should be in the like where your player sheets are. You should see a camel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, who's buying a parasol? That we can take in the desert, cover us. Nobody? All right. Me either.
You say a
Should we just-
parasol?
Yeah.
It's like an umbrella, right?
It's like a
giant-
fashionable ladies' umbrella.
The weapon Princess Peach uses in Mario RPG.
A parasol is like a. Well, I guess
I think it's
there's
just
different
French for
versions of it.
umbrella.
So it says umbrella is used to protect yourself from rain. A parasol is used for protecting from sunlight.
Oh,
Yeah.
good call,
There's a
Aaron.
functional difference. Interesting.
I did not know that.
I never knew.
Dude, I'll buy myself one.
Learning
I'll
all
buy
this
a
new
parasol.
stuff about.
I guess that makes sense when
Umbrellas.
you think about the fashionable aspect. That's why they're always carrying them outside in the sun in the movies. Never put it together.
Yeah, that's a good point. Look at us learning something new.
Yeah, we're learning. Price is 1 gold. I can afford that.
Unfortunately, they're not available in the city, though.
All
You
right.
can go to the black market, 10,000 gold.
All right, I won't buy one.
No, you can find a parasol, but it doesn't look
I just-
fancy. It's a raggedy desert parasol.
I just look around town for anybody who leaves one sitting, like draining the dirt off of it and just letting it stay outside. And I just pick that one up.
Go to the nearest cafe and grab one leaning up against the chair.
Yeah. I just slyly snag it and leave.
Nice.
Yeah, we good with that? Satisfied? No one's gonna miss it.
No.
I mean,
Here, I'll do some rolls.
do what you gotta do.
Some sneaky rolls.
Yeah, how about a nat 1
Ooh.
on my sleight of hand?
I mean, that's still pretty good. I mean,
A
what would
19?
I guess a Commodore or something, they just have a straight 1d20.
Probably.
Cody, roll a 20.
There you go.
Dang.
Safe this time.
Darts didn't have to kill you.
Nice.
right. It would just be a cut off hand.
Yeah, no thieving in my town.
Desert law is harsh.
Alright, I had nothing else I think I need to buy. I bought rations, I restocked up on my arrows.
Alright, so we got rations, got water sort of taken care of, your elements, just gonna take care of your environmental stuff. Got a camel, and then I assume you guys are good on everything else you need.
I'm
You got your weapons, you got your healing
You
wands.
said that was 8 gold for that outfit, Brian? Let me take my gold
Yeah.
off for that. I'm gonna wear one as well. All set on my end. So that extract presumably would also make it so my armor didn't affect me, right? The heavy armor in the desert.
It
Yeah,
says,
you exist comfortably within your element.
Okay.
yeah, it says your equipment is protected, like as well, like in
Sweet.
addition to you like existing comfortably.
Yeah, that's handy. I was gonna have to take off my plate armor and be super weak while we're traveling through the desert.
Does anyone want to spot me 14,000 gold for those winged boots?
Yeah, I'm not planning on using that at the moment.
You got 14,000 gold?
Oh, 14,000, not 1,400.
I was like,
Correct.
damn.
I was like, where's
Hoarding money
my
over
money
here.
at?
God
Jeez.
damn.
You've
Yeah,
been
I thought you said
stealing. You've been
1,400.
sliding more under the table than me. Holy crap!
He has extracts that give him 1,000 gold a day.
Yeah.
So it's just
They're-
boots that let you fly 3 times a day without concentrating?
Mm-hmm. Come in handy in the desert. Fly up.
Seems expensive though.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
It-
super
flight's
cool,
pretty
like,
damn good.
Not that good. Not to me.
I'd have to start putting points in fly if I got those two.
Yeah, you just topple out of the sky.
So you're flying with they're winged boots, right? So you got to learn how to stay upright while your feet are flying around.
A little
Honestly,
wings
can help
flap.
with flight outside of combat, but in combat, it's too cumbersome. It takes like 2 turns to do it. Basically, not worth it.
All right, I'm good. I'm good to go.
All right, I think that's everyone. Oh, and you are taking the ferry to the closest point that it can get you to?
Yep.
Otherwise, we'll have to do 120 miles of travel. All right, so it's going to be 12 gold each. And then it's a 12-day trip down the river to get to the point that you need to be.
Ooh.
So
But for
plenty
that
of-
price, they're providing food and
yeah, sure. Why not?
nice.
Like a cruise.
Yeah, I mean, you're
Nice.
probably talking like less than a gold a day worth of food. It's not like extravagant or anything, so it's probably
Yeah, it's probably like gruel.
yeah, just like some desert slop. Just sand mixed with water that you eat every morning. All right, so
Delicious, extra salty.
all right, so 12 days. You can do whatever you want on those 12 days. I'm gonna switch us over the hex map, and just let me know if everyone can actually see that.
Yeah.
All right, so the way that it works is each hex is 12 miles from one end to the other. Each of these different little biomes here are different like areas. So like the Badlands are over here. I think you guys can see this right here, right? This little legend.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
So that's not super significant. It just determines what kinds of things you can encounter. I am gonna every hex that we go through, we're gonna roll an encounter per day. And who is the slowest person?
Probably Rossi.
How fast?
She's like 20. Unless she can ride the camel.
Yeah, she could probably easily ride the camel. Yeah.
With
So-
my current feats, I'm at 30, so normal speed.
Raylan is also at 20.
20. Okay, so I
Okay.
need to look up the table. I didn't expect
Yeah, and I'm
you
at
guys-
35, so.
Didn't expect you guys to be so slow.
What she gets for wearing all that armor.
Them slow
yeah,
legs,
that's a good point.
short
Rossi,
legs.
Rossi was born this way, okay?
Yeah,
Luckily, I
those
have
little-
armor specialization, so I'm not limited to 20 anymore.
All right, so the speed. Where did that table go? Maybe I'm on the wrong document. Or rulebook. Here we go. All right, so it is. Why can I not find? Sorry, guys. I had all this up yesterday, or earlier today, I mean. And I closed it out when I thought I was good with it. Alright. I'll find it in a minute. We're just going to say it's 8 hours to travel directly through a hex, and then 2 days to explore, like fully explore a hex. For the hill hexes, those are 1 day to fully explore, just because you can like go up on the hills and get a better view of things. So this token here is, we're just gonna say that's like the party like travel token, and then we are starting here in this kind of bottom middle hex with the little portion of the river where you were dropped off by the boat. the river like narrows down and was just like too small for the boat to get you any further. So it dropped you off kind of like at the entrance of this hex here. And I don't know if you guys can pull this. You guys should be able to move that token now, and so when you choose which way to go, you can just explore. Yep, that.
Okay, so what's our objective here? Are we looking for something in this area, or are we trying to get through it to get to somewhere else?
So you know the Chisisek's tomb is somewhere in this area, and that
Okay.
was one of the things you read in the library, the guy who built the Sky Pharaoh's tomb, and you
Yeah.
suspect your next lead will be found in his tomb.
Okay, I remember that now.
Yeah. So
Um,
somewhere in this area, you don't know, and just for the sake of like how we're doing this, it is in one of these hexes. So you don't have to like go beyond the map that you see here to try and find it.
all right, so I guess the question is, where do we think the tomb would be?
If I had to guess, I would guess the
Right
Rocky
here.
Plains.
Like over here? Is that the Rocky Plains?
Yeah, somewhere in here. But if we do like a
And Jason thought up here.
yeah, eat that right in here.
Mountains. The dunes or whatever.
So we follow the water as far as we can.
Yeah, that's
We don't
actually a
have to
good
worry about
idea.
water for a little bit, right?
Yeah,
And
I like
then
that a
from
lot.
here, maybe we go north, check out the mountains or the dunes, and then head down. Or do we want to do a little more methodical and do a sweep of the desert?
Didn't have a clue other than it was in this general area, so I don't think. I mean, like if we don't do it the methodical way, we run the risk of like having to backtrack all the way, and I guess we can just cross hexes we've already explored in
Yeah.
a not crazy time.
So maybe
but
we go and work our way this way.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of more methodical. Like, we don't have to go, like, full right to left and then do the next row, but, like, kind of hit as many hexes as we can until we're over here, and then kind of zigzag up into here.
Yeah, makes sense.
I dig it. So first we're going to go to this square, right?
Well, I think we have to, we probably want to explore the one we're in, and then go here, right?
Oh, okay. I was assuming we were.
Yeah, so you can either explore or you can just travel through it. So obviously you don't, I mean, it could be in this hex, or something else could be in this hex to lead you to it. So that's the idea of exploring. Traveling through is just a single 8 hours to go to the next hex.
Yeah, we're here to explore, so I say you're right. Let's explore the hex we're in.
Okay.
I thought we were already done that.
Let's
but
do
yeah,
it.
I agree.
Sure. So somebody roll perception, or anyone can do perception, and then somebody do survival for me too.
Now, let's see. Madeline's pretty good at survival. Not super good, apparently, but...
All right. So and then also somebody roll a 1d3. Sorry, a 1d100. My bad. All right, a 44. So that was for the random encounter. There's no encounter. So the first day, you're exploring this hex, and And you don't find anything of note, so you don't encounter anything, but you don't really find much except for just desert and then kind of this river that kind of flows to the northwest. You conclude the day, I assume, or at least your first day you conclude around the river just so you can keep that water that you guys were talking about. Let's do watch orders too for setting up camp, unless you want to power through and continue exploring through the next day.
I only need 2 hours of sleep to get my full 8 hours, so I can, if you guys let me sleep for the 2, I'll take the rest.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'll take the other watch. First watch, I guess. Then we could do that.
Okay. So just mark a day of rations off. And then... Alright, so you don't have
Well,
any
no
issue-
one's looking, I just licked my ring of sustenance.
Nice. Can you just pass that around and everyone just slips it on and they don't have
No,
to eat?
because it has to have been equipped for a week,
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
and I can't take it off. As soon as I take it off, I have to wear it for another
Yeah,
week.
you
before it
get
actually
hungry.
works.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're attuned to it.
And since we were traveling for 12 days, there was plenty of time to attune.
Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, so no issues the first night. And then you begin, let's go with a survival check again this day.
Ooh.
Alright, cool. That's good. Alright, so you guys continue exploring the rest of the hex. And we'll kind of say, let's just say you're kind of like zigzagging kind of to the northeast and southwest as you're like making your way, like kind of keeping, you know, with the way of the river. And towards the end of the hex here, you do come up over like a short bend in the river, and you see a group of things. And let me switch the map over.
Hey guys, it's a group of things.
Yeah, you see a group of things.
Oh.
Who has the best survival? We might want to make sure we're...
It's not me. I have a 0.
Yeah, it's probably Raylan.
Madeline has 11. Raylan is not good at survival.
Okay, so Madeline is probably our better survival. Then. Mine is a 9, so...
I just figured we could all roll.
Yeah, you could all roll for it.
Oh, okay, I misunderstood. My bad. Yo, guys, there's some phallic symbols in the distance. It's a bunch of things. Ha cha cha.
That is a bunch of things.
Is
My goodness, all those things.
Hyenas.
All right,
What
yeah.
are those?
So you guys kind of, I'm putting your tokens at the top. So I think it's messed.
That camel is huge.
I know. I don't think it's really counted as a large animal.
That's a good question. I don't know how big it actually is. That's just
Assume
the
it's like
size.
a-
No, it's large.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it
Oh.
is large.
Yep.
Really? Okay.
All
I
right.
think a horse.
Are horses too?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yep. So you guys kind of come around a corner, and with Aaron's perception check, I just gave you the same one for the next day. Before they notice you, you see like 4 creatures of some kind, and then 4 hyenas. Let me show you this one here. So they look like gnolls out of
Yeah.
character. I don't know if you guys might know what gnolls are. And they also, and not pictured on the actual battle map, just to keep it up from being uncluttered, is like 12 humans, and they're all like tied together in a line, and they're just wearing like really raggedy clothing, and and they're like kind of like following the river, kind of the direction you guys were going, and these gnolls are like kind of whipping them and like telling them to keep going and like quit slowing down. and they're being pretty rough with them as they travel kind of the similar direction that you guys were heading.
So
What
we're
do
just
you
following
do?
these guys back to wherever they're going, right, guys?
No, we gotta save those people.
Yeah, but
We have to attack.
what if there's more? They can lead us to more.
Well, I guess we better attack them before they get there.
But then how will we find where they're going?
We can leave one
Oh,
alive
I
to
see.
interrogate.
I see what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah, I actually like that plan. Follow them, see where they're going.
All right, but if I see any harm, grievous harm come to one of them, I'm gonna.
Yeah, if you
Russia.
think they're gonna strike one of them dead, then by all means, I'll take a shot.
All
Just
right,
let me know.
fair enough.
My eagle eyes will let me take long shots. So we kind of, I think if we're all in agreement, we kind of duck down behind some sand dune and we just watch them, and we start trailing them from a
Okay.
distance.
And so let's do a party, like everybody do a stealth check. And I am going to take the lowest one. And so there is a rule for like being in the desert. It's really tough. So
Oh wow.
did everyone roll super good?
No, but
Roll
I
the spell
actually
craft, that's the wrong button.
rolled good.
A 37?
Taking the lowest, so we got a 6. No, that's a spell.
No, I hit the wrong
I
button.
think 11,
11.
is the lowest. Alright, let me roll.
Oh, I'm just standing with you guys and I just basically vanish. Is that what happened?
Yeah, you just like lay down in the sand and... Ooh, they get bonuses to perception in the desert. Which is plus 10 actually, so...
Uh-oh.
So they immediately, I mean, let's just say you like follow them for a little bit. You know, they're kind of going up the river and you're trailing them. But like one of them kind of like looks around and like sniffs the air a little bit and then notices Raylan like clunking around in her armor like up on the sand, the ridge of the sand dune, and they
Did you forget the shower again?
and they all like draw their weapons and start like yipping at the hyenas that turn and all start like barking and growling at you guys. And we'll roll for
Well, it was
initiative.
worth a shot.
Yeah, they actually get plus 10 perception in the desert.
Is this their like native habitat or something?
Yeah, yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, they get a bunch of bonus, like basically all of their skills, not all of them, but all of their like survival, stealth, and perception get bonuses in the desert. Alright, let me color code these guys. Initiative.
Who was riding the camel when we came in?
Rossi, probably.
Yeah, I think it was Rossi.
So you can charge the camel in the battle.
Don't get our camel killed.
Yeah.
I mean, use it as a distraction, I guess. Yeah, get in there, and then let
No,
the hyenas eat
It
them.
actually has an ability I might use.
I mean, does somebody have like animal handling or whatever to try and control it? It might be hard to actually make it
That's a good
use the
point.
ability.
Yeah, I guess you can't just because we bought one doesn't mean we know how
Yeah,
to.
it's not like a
get it to do what
it's
we
not a
want.
combat camel. It's a
Yeah, they
it's like
probably
a-
showed us really quick. This is how you do the Brit bridle. This is how you ride it. This is how you feed it. Good luck.
Yeah, basically that. All right, so I've got Torley, Rossi, Madeline, John Rock, and Raylan, and then I've got 4 hyenas and 4 gnolls. All right, perfect. So we will start at the top. I don't know why it just moved the hyena in front of Torley. It was not that way before. All right, so we'll start at the top with Torley.
Alright, let me fix my health. There we go. Okay. Assuming it's the first round of combat, my attack is going to do sneak attack damage. So I will automatically get to focus target. I'm not in range to point blank, but I will deadly aim. Take a full round shot. And I think sneak is built in. Yep, and I'm shooting at blue right here.
Shooting at blue. So, they are all good.
22, 25, and a 16.
Except the 16. Sorry, I was reading the
He is
damage on it.
flat-footed, right? First round, he has
Correct.
acid.
Yep.
Okay.
So, that first one hits, and don't you do like a second hit or something like that?
I do, yeah. So it would hit for an additional 11 on top of that.
All right, so
32
that would
total.
be 32 total damage for that first one. So the 2 arrows just kind of thunk into it, but do not kill it, so it's still alive. The second arrow hit, or I guess this would be the third arrow, second attack, does hit and kills it.
Okay.
And
then the third arrow would go, I would just keep it the same direction and just aim at the hyena.
Alright, now the hyena, a 16 does hit.
Okay, so 23.
And yeah, that drops that hyena as well. Hyenas do not have a ton of health. So yeah, you just kind of hear some like yips and screeches from the gnoll and the hyena as they drop to the ground. Your arrows strike true.
Guess they know we're here now. And we'll just stand there. I'll just stay put. That's
Alright,
it.
so this will be hyena green. And how far can they move? Oh, they can move pretty good, so. Not
They
quite
get 10
enough
extra
to
feet of-
not quite enough to attack, but they can double their movement at least. Alright, Rossi, you have a hyena right in your face.
All right. She will 5-foot step back, I guess. And then can she still after that? I think she can fire a crossbow shot at it without penalty right now that she's stepped
Ye-
away from him.
The only penalty is firing into melee, I think, because he's next to me, right?
But it's not engaged, so no. And 16 hits for 9 piercing. Believe it or not, these things don't have damage reduction. So it
Ew.
looks like it does the full amount of damage. It's looking pretty hurt.
All right. It for her.
Alrighty. So this guy will charge up, but he's not going to do the full 2 movement, and he is going to throw a spear at someone. Actually, a spear might not even go that far. 20 feet. So yeah, can't even do the spear. We'll just go full distance. Alright, next one is dead. Alright, Camel's turn.
I have reach, so he'll take an attack of opportunity, right?
Yep. You haven't gone yet though, so can you take AOs?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
No.
That's flat-footed, so you can't. Okay.
Unless you have a feat that lets you take an AOO flat-footed.
I don't know if I do. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Camel, since I can't animal control it, I guess it just does whatever a camel does.
Yeah, it just hangs out until it gets attacked or something, I guess. Alright, hyena. Alright, John Rock.
So 5-foot step. Do a full round attack starting with the guy on the left. And let's go ahead and do a power attack.
Are you doing that choke up thing or whatever it is?
Yep, it says it right there. /choke.
Oh, yeah. Thought that just meant you're gonna grab them with your hand and choke them.
No, so
Right.
assuming those both hit, if the first one kills it, then it would switch to the one next to the purple one.
The first one does not kill it, but the second one does.
Cool.
So
That's it.
2 swift hits with the Lucerne Paw Choke. Alright, Madeline. Brian.
Sorry, forgot I was running her there for a
Yeah,
second.
I'll remind you. Don't worry.
Okay, Madeline will take. I guess she'll take a full round attack at green, and if green goes down, redirect any remaining attacks to purple.
Green hyena.
Yes, sorry, green hyena, then purple hyena.
Alright, so those all hit. So the first one drops it. And then 20 and 30 both hit for 8 and 7. The first one does not kill it, but the second one does. This encounter is
Nice.
too easy. As another one bites the dust. Is that it for
All right.
Madeline?
Let's see. So we've killed everything except 2 gnolls and 1. Yeah, she doesn't think this is dangerous enough to use anything else, so that's it.
Okie dokie. Next, Knoll will rush up. Next, Hyena will rush up. Now you can attack of opportunity on Rock.
Same round, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, but I've acted.
Yeah, you can. Well, you didn't
All
take
right.
an attack of opportunity, right? So
Right.
it'll be good.
Should still be choked up and still power attack for the whole round, so I guess I have to.
Oh, well, if you're choked up, you wouldn't get the reach, right?
Well, I guess he would have just switched automatically. Yeah, you're right. I don't need the choke. As he saw it coming in. I don't think that would require an action. 24.
24 hits for 25 and does kill it. Just look up that choke up and make sure it's not like power attack where you have to do it the whole round.
Yep.
But I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. So that one drops to the ground. Raylan, you've got bodies all around, and a couple not bodies.
Raylan moves up to this knoll and attempts to make another body. Dun dun dun. So just the first attack.
Right, 29 for 7 is good. It's still alive and looking angry. Gonna go into round 2 to the top with Tora Lee.
Hold on.
Oh.
That choke up thing does say that it lasts until you can take a -2 penalty on attack rolls and damage rolls until the beginning of your next turn in order to choke up. So that's that. I take the -2 penalty, but I don't know if I could switch from choked up to two-handed as I saw it coming in. I don't know. That'd be your call.
It's fine for now, because I mean, how long have you had it? This is the first time it's really come up, so.
Cool.
No big deal, just because this is a super easy encounter anyway. I'm not that worried about it. If you were like on the verge of death, maybe I'd actually try to look it up, but we're good for now. Tora Lee.
All right, quick study focus on the uninjured one, which I think is what, orange?
Yeah, orange would be the uninjured.
I will just wrap a shot into him. I'm trying to see. There we go. 18 to hit, 26 to hit, natural 1 to hit.
Alright, the 18 misses, so an arrow flies through the air.
Oh, dang.
And a 26 does hit.
Very little
points of
damage.
Damage, yep. Yeah, no deaths this time.
Yeah.
And then obviously that natural one was...
Misses. Okay, I got 1 hit out of 4 arrows. Sucks.
Alright, Rossi, you're up.
All right. Ross is gonna fire at the green hole here.
Ooh, 23 for 4. 23 is good. 4 damage is good. But these two are still looking pretty healthy. That's it for Rossi.
Yeah.
Alright, so this creature will swing out at... Oh, which one am I? Okay, green, yeah. So this will attack Raylan. 16.
Nope.
Alright, we'll skip Cannibal, go back to John Rock.
All right, John Rock will move here and do a full round attack. Oh, wait, he can't. Right, then he will 5-foot step here and do a full round attack on green. No power attack needed.
So 20 hits. 23, sorry, was it both attacks?
Yep.
Okay, so yep, so both attacks drops that one. The second attack gets it.
That's it.
And we'll go to Madeline. Maybe one of these gnolls will do something to you guys.
Nah, Madeline's gonna kill him. So she'll start with, oh, there's only orange left?
Only orange left.
Alright, so all at orange.
Alright, so 2 of them hit for 7 and 2. So 9 points of damage. And it's still standing. And super extra angry. If that's it for Madeline, I will do my ultimate attack on somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, let's do 1 for Raylan and 2 for John Rock. Oh, John Rock is gonna 5-foot step in.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
For 5-foot steps? No,
Oh,
you
right,
do not.
right.
22 to hit.
Where's my sheets? That does not hit.
Oh. Alright, Raylan.
All right.
That was going to be some big damage on that one if it hit.
Maybe 2, maybe 3.
Raylan will 5-foot step.
5, actually.
Ooh.
All right. So the first one for 16 to hit misses. It laughs in your face, but then that second swing hits. The crit does not confirm, however. So 10 points of damage. It's looking pretty hurt. Round 3.
Raylan will yell, "Surrender, fiend!"
Oh, he yells surrender, fiend? She does?
That's what she yells, but whether he does or not, I don't know.
Cool.
All right, and just another flurry of arrows comes through the air over John Rock's shoulder, dropping the last knoll. And we will end.
Did it surrender?
It surrendered its life.
All right.
Let's
Which
go
one of
check
my
on those
arrows
people.
killed it?
Your second arrow killed it.
Oh, I redirect the last arrow at the helpless people. No, I'm just kidding.
Ooh.
Or at the camel.
I'm gonna collect some arrows.
I reckon Madeline will join you in collecting some of those arrows.
Dang. Those don't look like
Yeah.
humans.
Sketchy looking people.
Those are space goblins.
All right, here's all the. I mean, they're slaves. Those were Knoll slavers, and they're all like bound to each other. They're walking in a line.
How are they bound? Are they just tied in ropes, or are they manacled? Or...
Yeah, just like simple crude ropes. But they look like they're all like underfed. They've got like chapped lips and cracked skin because they haven't been given enough water. Most of them can like just look like they're totally out of it, like almost on the verge of death. And none of them are even really speaking. They're just like, oh, water, water.
And the river's nearby?
Yeah, it is.
They- Maybe we should lead them to the river, get these guys some water.
Yeah, let's just take over their slaver contract, and they'll be our slaves.
Yeah, Cody, is that the beard you're going for someday?
Yeah, someday. That guy definitely needs some food. He's looking especially starved.
You want your beard to like wrap into your chest hair, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and look like tentacles.
All right, do you guys want to cut them loose?
Well,
Point
let's
them
talk
to
to
the
them
river
first.
and
Are you
tell them
guys
good luck?
okay? Do you guys speak our language?
Actually, that's a good point. What language do they speak? Dozen humans. No, they all speak common or whatever, or Osiriani. If we'll just say common. Yeah, one of them's like strong enough, and there's like, oh, we're okay, but we really need some food and water. They have not treated us well, and he's like almost like he like falls to his knee because he's so exhausted.
Raylan will give him some water from the goblet.
Oh, thank you. He like drinks it real deep, all 2 gallons of it that it produces. And it seems to breathe new life into him, but he really does, look a lot better. And he's like, oh my gosh, thank you. Please help us. They captured us. I don't know where they got the others, but I was just out here exploring and hunting, and they just jumped me overnight and pulled me in from what I understand, they were slavers. They were gonna go sell us off. I don't know where they were bringing us though. We need to get back to town. Bring us back home, please.
Well, we could escort them to where the ferry dropped us off, at least, right?
We could
say to the
point
other
them in
party
that
members.
direction.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not far,
Let's
I mean,
follow the river.
yeah, like if we can just guide them back to the river and then tell them to follow the river back.
Yeah, so we're on the second day of you guys exploring this hex, so it's probably like 6 miles-ish, because the hex is 12 miles across, so yeah, you could point them to that direction, but they don't have anything. Like, they're like in tattered cloth, no weapons, no food or supplies, and they've got 6 hours worth of getting back on their own. And the ferry didn't like stop and wait for you guys. Like, the ferry took off as soon as you, like, hopped
Okay,
off.
so there wasn't like a ferry stop with the town or anything. It just pulled up
No.
to the dune.
Yeah, you guys were basically like, look, we need to get here, and we'll pay you, and we'll hop off, and that was it. It wasn't like a little port or anything that you got off on the side of the river. Kind of in the middle of nowhere, really.
That does complicate matters a little bit. I don't think Raylan or Madeline would be okay with just leaving these people to their fate.
Well, I'm searching the knolls just in case it matters.
Do any of you have any idea of your surroundings, where the nearest safe place to bring you might be? We're kind of trapped out here with you.
So one of them does speak up and says, he just explains that he's like a really good tracker or whatever. And he knows that from where you're at, there is a city that's 45 miles southeast, and that's the closest thing that he knows of.
Could you pull up on the map where we are?
Yeah, let me
Where's that?
bring us, I think it
I
shows
mean, that's
it.
basically going back where it came from.
Well,
Yeah, so they're talking about going back
So,
to...
right
Wadi.
here to, no, it's right here, IPEC is the city he's talking about.
Okay, so
Cross the
no
river.
oases or anything they know of in this immediate area. Dang. So 45 miles, we're going how many miles a day? 12?
Yep, 12.
So after searching the knoll bodies, I take all of their clothing that the knolls are wearing, and I bring them over to all of them, and I toss them down. And all the weapons that the knolls had, I toss those down. And I just go, it's that way, good luck.
They barely have the strength to pick up those weapons. We can't just leave them like this.
Yep, for what it's worth, each knoll... Here, I'll just paste it into chat. That bottle is a magic item, so you'd have to identify it. But a masterwork chain shirt, composite short bow, scimitar, scorpion whip. Oh, it's manacles, not robes, I lied. Water skin, and 44 GPs.
Dude, look, there's water skins. They're good.
No food.
And if you're hungry, we killed these, what were the creatures?
Hyenas and gnolls.
We killed these hyenas.
I mean, I assume hyenas would be edible, right?
I mean,
We're
surely
not gonna kill you.
gnolls are just kind of like humanoid hyenas, right? So that you could eat those too.
I might be pushing it a bit.
I mean,
I guess we could try to set them up with the camp by the river so they have food and water if we cook the hyenas.
I mean, that gets them in a up and on their way. That's what I say.
We're kind of stuck here because I don't think taking them with us is really going to help them.
Yeah, we don't have enough food and
No.
water to go
I
around
don't
for
want to
that
take them
journey.
with us.
that's 12.
That's what I'm saying.
12 mouths you gotta feed, and
How many
Well,
knolls were
actually,
there?
yeah.
4 gnolls and 4 hyenas.
Okay. So there's
I mean,
four
one of
more.
these guys is a tracker and hunter, right? So, I mean, he should be able to divvy up the hyena meat.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a couple of them who kind of speak up and say that they can chop it up and field dress it and all that good stuff, and if you guys are like saying like, sorry, there's not much we can do, and kind of point them the way back, they just kind of reluctantly shrug and say, what choice do we have? You know, we'll take these supplies and see what we can
They're
do.
like, maybe we were better off with the gnolls. What the fuck?
I don't know how.
Honestly, I don't think we have a plan to get us back.
Yeah, we really don't.
Well,
so.
yeah, that's what I was gonna bring up. Is that wait, are we gonna fuck to like? What happens when we have to get back? We didn't tell the ferry to come back in this many days or anything, right?
Right,
Like,
exactly.
we're gonna have to walk all the way back.
So I don't want us all to die together. We gave them food. They got whatever's left in the water skin. We're pointing them in the direction of the river. I don't care if they take all this stuff that's here. I'm gonna take a few arrows to refill my own stock. But other than that, by all means.
When it comes to the wand of cure wounds, I mean, I don't know how that would that heal them at all? I know maybe not their general condition, but could we bring their health up to full?
I mean, they're like commoners, so they only have like a handful of HPs anyway, but they're not necessarily injured. They're just like exhausted and, you know,
Right.
low on food and water.
Well, then we've done everything we can.
Agreed.
Okay, yeah, and they say, okay, I guess we have no choice. Maybe a few of us will survive instead of all of us dying.
Then you can eat those who die.
Should we ask them any more questions before we go about, like, did any of them notice anything when they were captured? About where these guys were coming from, or...
I mean, if you guys want to get their names and where they're from, maybe you can send letters to their loved ones if they don't hear back from them again.
I think we already talked to them. They said they didn't know where the gnolls were taking them, right?
Well, that one guy said he didn't know. They just appeared and got him, but...
Yeah, they all kind of have the same story, right? They were out in a hunting party, or they were a traveling merchant or something like that, and they got jumped by these gnolls, and they have no idea where they were bringing them.
All right, good luck, guys.
I mean, we gave them food and water. We pointed them to the river. I don't think there's anything much we can do. The other guy knows where the nearest city is if they want to go that way. I mean...
Yeah.
I'm also going to give them the camel.
Okay.
What a sacrifice.
Say goodbye to Carl the camel.
No, his name is actually Toe.
Toe the camel. Alright, yeah, and you guys part ways. They say thank you for saving us.
No problem. Tell your friends.
Yep, whatever you guys gotta tell them to, you know, keep
The
your
wilted-
conscience. The wilted candles.
The wilted candles helps you find your freedom.
From life.
Alright, and with that, you guys have explored this hex. And you can make your way. You'll have to make camp at some point. As you make your way into the next hex. So basically you'll make your camp in this hex, and then you can like travel into the next one and choose whether to go through it or explore it.
Well, we can camp with the boys for the night, right?
Yeah, just for extra protection.
Yeah.
This time 16 Gnoll slavers show up.
More food, perfect.
Alright, yeah, you guys set up camp. If you choose to stay with those guys, that's fine. The night goes pretty quietly, and we'll say you part your ways in the morning, and say your goodbyes. And
Sounds good.
you guys can move yourselves into the next hex.
Alright, sticking with the river.
Okay. And then are we passing, or are you just, like, I can just stop asking if you're just going to explore all the hexes?
We're
you go
gonna. I think we all agreed just to explore every.
Yep.
every house.
through? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. All right, let's do a couple of rolls here. So we're going to roll our encounters first. Let me pull that table back up. For our, yeah, random encounters. Alright, if somebody wants to do a D100. Oh, which one do you want?
Here's Raylan's is first.
Okay, we'll go.
Yep.
with-
Roll a 1d2. Second one.
Okay, which one do you want? First one or second one?
Second one.
Yes.
Are you sure?
No, but the dice have spoken.
Okay, so we're gonna go with the second one. Let's roll. Actually, no. Let's just pull it up. Table. Let's do table. All right, somebody roll a. One D7. Seven. All right. I'll tell you guys in a minute what happens. Let's go for. All right. So let's do your survival and your perception.
Both or just pick one?
Whoever is good at survival, do that, and then everybody can do perception.
Nice rolls.
Okay. So you guys start scouring this hex here. Again, it's kind of similar to the last hex. It's just a lot of desert, some dunes and hills, kind of keeping with the flow of the river, so you can, you know, get your free sips of water as you kind of go back and forth. Somebody need to remove that?
No, I was trying to delete the camel thing, and it deleted the wrong thing.
I don't even know where that token is. We'll just say
Say
you guys.
Control Z, whoever deleted it.
Oh yeah, Control Z.
I saw it for a second.
Anyway, so you are exploring, and it's all kind of samey, you know, just a lot of sand in your faces. And Madeline, with their survival check, you guys come across like kind of just a big patch of sand, right? Like that's all over. But Madeline kind of stops and she goes, "Whoa, hey, wait a second." And she like looks down and is kind of like investigating these like patches of sand that are in front of you. And she realizes that it's all quicksand. But luckily with her trained eye and, you know, her survival check, she's able to see it before you guys actually stepped over it. So we're not gonna play it out because you didn't, you know.
Odd. I don't know how we would have got out of that.
Yep. So that was the encounter that you would have been tangled up in had you not made that survival check there.
Ooh.
So otherwise the day is pretty uneventful. And you can set up camp again around the river. And I assume you'll do the same, like 2 hours for whoever, and then Torley for the evening.
Yep, that's fine. I'll
Yep.
take it.
Somebody go roll a 1d100 again, and we'll do an encounter for the evening.
Maybe we should have Madeline take that first watch since she's got some good survival.
Yeah, she'll do that.
So we're gonna do a 94. And And then roll. So I have like all these tables. So roll a 1d3.
Let someone else do it.
I could just do these rolls myself, but I want you guys to roll your own fates. All right, and then another 1d100.
I got them high rolls, you know what I'm saying?
And then, sorry, again, a 1d4. It's so much shit to roll. All right, so sometime in the evening, while everyone's kind of been asleep for a couple of hours, we'll say, Toralee is, kind of a little bit into her shift, and she notices a couple of creatures kind of coming up the river towards the party. We will switch to a night scene. And I'll show you what creatures are approaching here in a minute. Actually, I think the token kind of is super lame on this one, but let me find it. There it is.
Ooh.
So 2 of these are approaching the party.
Oh.
And are we playing rules where, like, we were asleep, so our heavy armor's off? It takes 5 minutes to put it back on?
Yeah, unless you're sleeping in your heavy armor.
Are they that big?
They are large creatures.
Damn.
What do I know? What can I roll to know anything about them as they approach?
You could do knowledge planes
Okay, so I don't know anything.
if you're not trained and can't make the check.
Yep. I'll just quietly come over and wake up Raylan.
Shit.
We have big company. Like
Okay.
the others.
All right, Raylan will start waking the others.
And
As soon as I'm awake, I'm gonna see if I can get into my armor. Start trying to put it on.
I'm gonna stealth away after I wake her.
All right, yeah, and they're close enough that there's no way you're gonna have time to put your armor on. All right, so they approach and they look angry and aggressive. So let's roll for initiative. Is Rossi taking a look to figure out what these are?
Yeah, once we're awake. But yeah, it helps to know that they're aggressive.
You do recognize them to be like a Afridi. And I'll give you one thing about them.
Probably since they appear to be aggressive, probably DR.
No DR. But they are immune to fire. They're Afridi, so. This muscular giant has crimson skin, smoldering eyes, and small black horns. Smoke rises and curls from its flesh as they come into attack. Initiative. And initiative. Alright, so we've got Madeline, Torley, Rossi, John Rock, and Raylan. And 2 Ifritis. And we're good to go, Madeline. Brian.
Oh, sorry.
All good.
I did it again. All right. She will 5-foot step there, and then I guess at blue, she will unleash some shots.
At blue, you said. Okay, so 26, 17, 32. Those are first and third are good. Are they fire arrows?
No.
Okay, then they do full damage. That third one does confirm.
Nice.
It'll be the 2 plus the 16. 18 points of damage. These look a little hardier than those gnolls and hyenas, though, and it doesn't seem like it hurt it too much, but it did hurt it. And not in a DR kind of way, but just a lot of health kind of way.
All right.
These are beefy girls. All right, Torley.
No, I don't get point blank. Just fixing my buffs. All right, we're unloading. Phew, on that first one, closest to me.
Ooh.
Purple.
Okay.
28 to hit, 25 to hit, 22 to hit.
They all hit. So just tell me the
Alrighty.
damage.
All right.
That they are flat-footed too, so if you get sneak and all that good stuff, sure to.
It's all added. Yep. Have it set up so wherever I turn on the sneak buff, it automatically adds it. 74 points of damage across all my arrows.
74? Jesus. All right, yeah. So you just pepper this one with arrows, and unlike the last attack where it did some damage, I mean, you did a whole bunch of damage. This one's like already looking pretty bad, like bleeding and really mad at you, as it just takes 5 arrows to the face.
I just do a little grin and like a little sly wave.
Which one is that? Is that pink or blue?
That was pink.
Pink, okay.
Pink.
That's it for me.
Alrighty, so this is gonna be blue.
Yep, bottles of water here.
Do what?
Sorry, that wasn't for y'all.
Oh, I was like, I assume you guys have water. You're in the desert after all. Alright, so this one's gonna cast a spell. Let's see what it is. It'll be 1, 2, 3. Alright, so 3 scorching rays fire out from this guy or gal. But the stupid spell is not actually built in for some reason. There we go. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Range touch attack, alright. So first, it's going to be all at the same person. Let me just roll a random. It's going to be 1 Rossi, 2 for John Rock. The 1 for Rossi. These are going to be 22 to hit. This is touch. 23 to hit. And 22 to hit. These are all against touch. And one of them's actually a crit. 17 to confirm against Rossi.
Yikes. Yeah, those all hit. The 17 to confirm is against what?
So touch AC.
Yes, that confirms.
Okay, so gonna be 15 fire damage for the first one, 12 fire damage for the second one, and 20 fire damage for the third one. So just like 3 rays of fire just like blast out in succession at you.
15, 12, and what?
15, 12, and 20.
Whew. Okay.
All right.
It says 6 for
Rossi
some
takes it
reason.
hard.
It
That was the
says-
crit.
There, yeah, that was the crit. I doubled it.
Oh.
All right, Rossi. Time to take cover.
Yeah. God damn. She takes that super hard. She is going to back way the fuck up. Can anyway. And then she's going to range study pink and booted it. And then, oh shoot, I didn't add the thing. It should have a +4 to the attack and the damage, so it's 30 to hit and 9 damage.
Oh, nice. Yep, that is good. So another couple of bolts. This thing is just like littered with arrows and bolts sticking all over it. Looking real hurt. John Rock.
All right, John Rock is gonna move right there. And he is going to full round. Oh no, he can't full round. Actually, I'll go right here and I'll do a lunge attack. We'll make it a power attack. 34 to hit.
Whew, 34 is good.
29 damage.
29 damage. All right, this one topples over, full of arrows, and you just kind of like lop out one of its legs from underneath it.
That's it.
All right, Raylan.
Right. She will charge in and can't get anywhere.
Alrighty, round 2, Madeline.
Sorry, that's me.
Oh, yeah.
She will do the same thing she did last time, just unleash some shots at blue. Jesus.
Same thing at blue. And the second one is the only one that hit. So, you know, it's either able to just kind of dodge out of the way, or its skin is a little too thick and the arrows bounce off. Doing 2 points of damage on that second one.
Alright. She thinks the rest of the group can finish it off, so she'll just stand her ground.
Alright, Torley.
Alright. Swift action, focus target blue. And everything else is checked, so we're good. Good roll, sneak attack. Achoo! 17 to hit. I think you said misses.
17 misses, yep.
27 to hit for 14.
27 for 14 hits.
And then 33 to crit with a 30 confirm.
30 confirms.
24 points of damage on that.
4 points. Man, chunking away at this one. That's it for her. We'll go to the Ifriti, now feeling like she's in danger. Kind of throws her hand and points at the sky and casts a spell. So, a momentary burst of glowing colored aerial light flashes into the sky from her hand. So everybody please make a will save for me. Let me make sure everyone's actually within range. Yep, we're good. So yeah, everyone make a will save.
Is this a fire effect? It only had +1. It doesn't matter.
I mean, yeah, I guess technically. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say it's fine. Doesn't matter for you though. Alright, so Toralee and Rossi, you were both blinded by this magical display of sparks. For how many rounds did it say? 1d4 plus 1 rounds. 4 rounds.
Nice. Super.
And those who played spellcasters, when you do a quicken spell, can you do 2 spells, like a normal spell and then a quicken spell? Or is it only like an action and then you can do a quicken spell? Or am I thinking 5e? Oh, it says
You're
you
thinking
can perform...
5e where you can't cast 2 spells?
Yeah, so this is you can perform another action, even casting another spell. Perfect. So she will do a quicken Scorching Ray. And she'll do her closest target, which is Raylan this time. And this is going to be 3...
Now, a quicken spell does use a spell slot 4 levels higher than the spell.
It's at will, so it doesn't matter. These are like just a Ifriti abilities,
Lame.
basically. Yeah, yeah, it's super awesome. All right, so she's gonna do 3 Scorching Rays at Raylan's face. These are touch attacks. So 16, 8, and 12. Damn, super low this time.
16 and 12 hit.
16 and 12 hit. All right, so we will do the damage. So 14 and 18 as 2 of the Scorching Rays blast into you.
Don't worry, I can take it.
Oh, actually, she can only do 2 more of those. So 3 a day, but doesn't matter. You'll all be dead soon. All right, Rossi, you are up. And blind.
Yeah, Rossi is beat up, blind. Yeah. I can't find, like, can she basically just keep moving and try to, like, hide?
Yeah, I mean, she can, I guess, just keep going the direction she was going.
Yeah.
I think you move
she
at,
just keeps...
like, maybe a little slower when you're blind or something.
Oh, do you? I didn't see that.
I might be wrong. I think there's a way to navigate, but...
AC, opponents have total concealment against you. You must make a DC 10 acrobatics check to move faster than half speed or fall prone.
Yeah, that's the one.
She'll try and do that. Acrobatic.
Oh.
I don't recall. That's over the DC 10, so does that count, or is it because it's a crit fail? Does she fall prone?
No, I don't think it's a crit fail. Is that -4 built into it? It says blinded -4 penalty.
Oh, I guess so. Oh yeah, on dex-based skill checks. Yep. That is built in, right?
I see the 1
normally
and
have-
+10.
Well, it's applied. Like you click the debuff, so I would think so.
No, it's not applied.
Ah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we'll
'Cause
safely say you fall
That is
prone.
what she should have. So yeah. So she is only. Well, okay. So does she do that before she starts moving then?
How does it read again? You can move half speed
It's
or fall prone.
prone. At
So
least
we'll-
that's what the cheat sheet says.
Sure, we'll just say you kind of trip over your feet before you move anywhere.
Yeah, okay. That's it for her. She just falls flat on her,
Yeah.
flat on her face.
Yep. John Rock just hears like oof as you like fall into the sand.
She's having a bad time back here.
You get blasted in the face, then you get blinded by fireworks, and then you trip in the sand.
Yeah.
Not a good night for Rossi. John Rock, you're up.
All right, I will use my 5-foot step to prepare myself for a full round lunge attack at the remaining Ifrit. Let's make it a power attack. That'll be 45 if the 27 hits.
Oh, 45 damage. I was like, damn. Yes. So 31 hits, 27 hits for 45 damage. Describe the final Ifrit's death.
I lunge, but I do like a cool like twisting cyclone maneuver that turns the hammer in a way that the spike on the end of it just like drives into its face.
It falls to the ground. It will end turn order. Alright, I'd safely say a little more dangerous than that first encounter.
Glad we didn't roll 4 of those.
Yeah. Yeah, it was only 2.
We'd have been fine. Where are they?
Alright, let me see what kind of gear these things have, if any. I think they just have like Masterworks falchions on them. Doesn't say anything about gear.
I'm not carrying falchions. A little too big for me.
Yeah, it'd be like
Yeah.
giant size falchions too, because they are large.
I go and once my blindness wears off, start pulling arrows out of their flesh.
Okay. I was almost gonna say for flavor the arrows would be burned, but I don't know if that's too
It's up to you.
much of a douchey move or not.
I mean,
there's-
do they have like a touch burn AC? Like if you touch them, you get burning?
Yeah, so when they hold on, where's the sheet again?
I would say yes then. They
So
would
it
burn.
says they have a extraordinary ability heat. An Ifriti's body deals 1d6 points of fire damage whenever it hits in melee or each round it grapples someone. So I just thought for flavor maybe the arrows are
That's
all
up to
burnt
you.
up.
Well, I guess
I
do
go-
the arrows like stop in their bodies or do they fly past?
I mean,
Well, I mean, if I hit them,
yeah, I'd say they'd stop in their body. They're not like incorporeal or anything.
Okay, yeah, then probably would burn.
Let's say, so you're taking half of the arrows back?
yeah, I've been taking half.
Alright, so just divide that by half again, and that's how many didn't burn.
Oh, sure. Got it. That's fair.
These are some Bernie boys or girls,
Hot ladies.
ladies. Alright,
We're gonna try to finish our rest. I assume we got interrupted at some point at night.
Well, we should probably heal our buddy here. He looks pretty hurt.
I think that's what Raylan's doing, right?
Raylan was healing herself, but I can also heal Rossi.
yeah, I mean, might as well burn up your stuff since you're gonna be.
Adeline's
Completing
got
your
that
rest.
wand now, so.
Yeah, but at least laying
Oh yeah,
hands
yeah.
and
Use
stuff
the laying
comes
hands. You're
back.
gonna rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably want to blow your rechargeable abilities first.
Yeah, so there's 37. There's 49. How many do you need?
Don't forget what you get back from actually resting too.
Yeah, she's good with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was 4. I did 2 on myself, so that's 6. Okay.
And were you healing her? Does that heal you too?
No,
Since
the
it says
self
plus
the,
self-heal?
the self heal is additional healing if I use my lay on hands on myself. So
Okay.
so like if I healed me, it would get 16 instead of the 12. It
I thought that
doesn't
would
heal.
be pretty cool if you healed someone else and you got just a little bit of
Yeah,
that back.
like healing feedback. That'd be awesome.
If only.
Yeah.
I bet there's an ability somewhere that does it.
Pretty sure that's a thing in
Oh.
Neverwinter Nights. I'm sure there's something like that in Pathfinder.
I think there is a feat where a feat for lay on hands that allows that, but I do not have that feat.
All right. Well, finish our rest and I'll take back up to scouting.
Hey, good looking out.
All right. Do you guys want to roll another encounter for the night?
Do we have a choice?
Yeah, I'm giving you the choice right now.
I don't think so. Do we?
Are we playing with XP now?
No, nope. You might get some more masterwork falchions though.
Oh,
Oh boy.
which no one picked up, right?
I didn't pick them up. I don't have room for them.
Yeah, they don't seem practical at the moment. So
And I can't fit them in the handy haversack, so.
Yeah,
A
they're
little
not
too
they're
big
not
for it.
magical or anything, so don't get too
Camel's
upset.
gone.
Or did someone pick up a bag of holding?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Rossi did.
Rossi
Oh,
did.
did you? Okay.
So how heavy are they? It can do 250 pounds.
So
Can always dump
falchions
it
are
later.
they're 8 pounds each and they're 75 gold. I mean, they're just a basic item. They're not magical.
Oh, yeah, if they're not magical, probably just leave
Yeah.
them. Who cares?
Just junk. Yeah. Okay.
I want to set it to make it look like they attacked each other and killed each other before we. I'll do that at night while I'm keeping watch.
Yeah, sure.
When John Rock notices this, he'll laugh.
Yeah, in the morning when you guys wake up.
Sure.
That's
Okay.
it.
All right, the rest of the night goes quietly. And that was the first half. Sorry, the first day of 2 for exploring, right? Is that? Yeah, that was
Yep.
the first day.
Oh yeah, because this hex.
2 days, unless you're in the mountains, right?
Correct.
on a hill.
2 days, yeah. I think it's supposed to be a little more because you guys have a 20-foot speed, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I can't find the exact table that described it.
How many total days in are we?
So 12 from
total?
the trip on the river, 2 for the first hex, and 1 for the second hex. So 15.
All right. We said there was food on the boat. Though, right?
Oh yeah. If you're tracking food, yeah.
Yeah, for rations. We're 3 days in. Okay.
Yeah, and if anyone wants to like, when you guys are doing your camping and somebody wants to do like a survival check for like trying to gather some food or something like that, just to save a ration. I don't know how much you guys actually bought, but if you haven't noticed, you're going to be out here a while.
Okay, so we can try to find food out in the wild.
Yeah.
It probably
Scorpions
helps
and
since
snakes.
our current plan to get back is to trek like 2 months through the desert or something.
Well, to get back is, faster if we're not stopping and exploring and trying to find what we're out here for. So
Yeah, you're talking 12 miles a day. You can do 8 hours, so you could do 24 miles, and then probably once you get back to the river, you'll like come across a ferry at some point if you're following the river back. Like it's going to be a lot easier to get back than it is to do what you're doing right
yeah,
now.
that's my thought too.
Okie dokie. So let's do survival checks, perception checks, 1d3 for the hazard encounter, and we'll see what goodies we come up with today.
What you say before? 1 survival check and everyone can do perception?
Yeah, I'll take the highest. Yeah, survival. Well, survival's trained, right? And everybody can do perception. That's kind of what I
Yeah.
was meaning.
Oh yeah, if I'm trained, I'll roll both of them. Not that they're any good.
Survival is not a trained requirement.
Oh, really? Okay, everyone do it then. I'll take the highest and then just do the assist for the rest. Very nice.
Oh, so trained, I just have a check next to it.
Very
It's a
terrible,
skill class.
Rossi. Terrible.
Yeah, Rossi, I took the what's
We're
it
in the
called?
desert.
I took the meticulous drawback, which is anything that any skills that she's not actually prepared in, she gets a -2 on. So
Oh, that's a
she's
-2.
real
Okay.
bad.
Yeah, she's like, yep,
Survival, yeah.
this looks like a sand dune here, guys.
I've never read anything about dunes, so I don't know.
By the way, we're going south, aren't we? No, you're not. All right, and then let's do a 1d3 to see what kind of hazards we run into this time.
Not it.
What do we got?
Nice.
Ooh, a 1. I think that's the nothing. Let me check. Oh, I'm dumb. It's a 1d100. I don't know why I keep saying 1d3. It's because there's 3 outcomes, but it's a 1d100 weighted differently.
Oh, not low, which I assume is the good outcome.
Yeah. I mean, so low would have been a no encounter, even if it was split up into thirds, but a 77 is not. So I'll let you guys choose what you want. You want a no encounter or you want an encounter?
Are there good encounters?
I don't know. Maybe. You'll just have to see.
Let's just do an encounter. Let's go.
All right. I heard encounter. All right. So, let's go to the other table. All right. Yeah, this is the one. Why is this not opening? I think I need to refresh. Roll 20 when I was getting everything prepared is like mega slow.
Yeah, I had to restart my Chrome today because Roll20 was closing it up.
All right, yeah. So this is the one I wanted the 1d3 on. Did you want to take
We'll
that
take the
one?
one on that as well.
All right, so you'll
Yeah.
take the one. All right, let's do another 1d100.
Yeah, I got it.
What is jump gate? Why is it trying to tell me to do jump gate? All right, so 30. And then, all right. So you guys had some good perception and survival checks. So we're gonna go to a map here.
Hey, our friends, they're back.
Oh, let me delete. Oh, you guys are already on here. Delete those guys. It's just a bunch of starved bodies.
Oh, that was just their ghosts. Yeah. Haunting us.
All right, so you do see this thing in the distance. Let me pull it out here. Where is it? This is an interesting one. If I can find it.
What the fuck?
All right, this is an actual creature in this game. It looks to be like some sort of like leopard, but with like a really long like serpent-like head with like a leopard's head on top of it, like for the head.
If we can come up with the best name, do we get to know all the details about it? Because that's definitely a snapper.
Close.
Pretty good.
What do you guys think the name is?
It's a lake.
A lake. Nope. Anyone else want to take a guess on its name?
It's probably some Osirian desert name.
All right, go ahead and if you want to make a knowledge.
Nature?
I guess.
Is it natural?
Oh, I guess Arcana It's like a magical beast. That makes more sense. I think it's Arcana for that
Wow.
one.
Maybe
Ooh.
it's the weirdest chimera we've ever seen.
Oh, okay. That's just enough to get one thing. So this is the description for it. So it's the muscles beneath the spotted fur of this sleek feline tense, poised to pounce. Its long, sinuous neck stretches over twice the length of its body, ending in a snarling leopard's head. So Aaron was kind of close on the name. It's I don't even know how to say it, but a serpopard? So like a serpent leopard?
Oh,
Snowbird?
So lame.
It's it's super cheesy, but it's it's kind of a cool creature once you, I mean, if you decide to fight it, but you would definitely saw it.
They're poppered.
The serpopard, yeah, that's
They're
it.
poppered.
Serpopard.
It's a pepper bird.
So lame.
Although that is a mythical animal known from ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia.
Wow.
Oh,
It is a
okay.
modern coinage.
So it's on par for the campaign.
Yeah.
Nice.
I thought it was just a made-up.
I just
fucking
wanted to
silly
see if it was a
monster.
mythical word, and
Huh.
that's what it
So
came back with.
these guys
Funny.
were. I thought the guys were sitting in the writers' room, being like, "What should we do? Oh, I know, a snake leopard. Let's call it a serpopard."
Said that instead they were doing their research and were like, this would be perfect.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's pretty cool.
All right, I give props to the writers.
Yeah. I am gonna give a perception check for it to see if it sees you guys, though. Does it get a bonus in the desert, however? Let's see. It does not. Okay. Perception. Yeah, it probably sees you.
It sees
Sorry.
us, we see it, we lock eyes, and we're instantly
Exactly, and its
transformed.
head, like, you know, is like weaving back and forth, and it just kind of stops, and like its head just turns, looking directly at you. Sorry, I think I still didn't give you the one thing, Rossi, for your knowledge check.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess DR again. I should start rolling for this. I'm thinking.
No DR on this one,
Sweet.
and no other like special resistance. So.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start rolling for that, so it feels more random. Like she's just recalling whatever she can recall.
Yeah,
And not an expert in
not just
creature.
DR every time.
DR across the board. Yeah, that'll feel better, I think.
Yep, and this thing just starts like galloping towards you.
Oh shit. I was
Well-
wondering if it was gonna attack us or not.
Yeah, oh yeah. It is not a happy snake leopard. So this was the art that was in the book, but if you Google serpopard, you'll see some pretty cool other depictions of it.
Yeah.
Like ones where it's actually like has like snake scales and like big snake teeth in the leopard head. It's pretty cool. Initiative.
Let me put my armor back on.
Ah, yes, yeah. Make sure you have your armor on.
I didn't get attacked last round, but my AC was down to like a 12 after I used a. Oh shit, 25.
All right, I've got Rossi, Raylan, Madeline, John Rock, and Torley. And then Sherbird.
So from two different sources, it's serpopard.
Serpopard, okay. The Serpopard is gonna run up. Does it have reach? I need to see if it has
It's
reach.
large. I think it automatically gets it, doesn't it?
No, actually, not always. Oh, actually, it's a medium creature, so I had it wrong.
Oh,
So, a little guy. Not a little guy, but
I haven't
not
acted,
a
so I
giant
get
guy.
no AOO, right?
That's correct. So, it will run up and do a claw attack, because it did not 5-foot step, so we'll do claw. For 21 to hit.
Nope.
Nope. Alright. And we'll go to Rossi.
All right. Rossi's gonna study this thing, and then fire a crossbow bolt at it.
20 is good for 13 piercing. Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so the bolt hits and it kind of winces in pain.
That's it for her.
Raylan.
All right, Raylan will 5-foot step. And attack.
Uh, 28 is good. Swing down your newly crafted and enchanted scimitar. 12 points damage.
Yeah.
All
All right, that's
right.
her.
All right, it acted first. I don't get to freeze. I have to swift action. I don't get the sneak attack. They got it all in there. Just unload some quiver of arrow. 22 to hit.
22's good. 25 is
25
good.
to hit. 16?
16's not good.
16 is not good. Okay. 45 points of piercing.
Damn. All right.
If it has DR, it's only applied once.
Yeah, no DR on this one.
Okay, that's it. Actually, I will 5-foot step away from it.
All right. Madeline.
All right, Madeline. In order to get a better shot, we'll move down there and then just take one shot and miss.
And miss. Just like slithers its head to the side and the arrow just sails past it. Is that it?
That is it.
All right, John Rock, let's do this.
5-foot step back, full round power attack.
Oh.
Ooh, second one's a little weak.
All right. For 23 points of damage. And you can describe its Serperbird's death.
Well, originally the desert had created like a mirage as this thing approached. I thought it was really big, but as it got closer, I realized it was small and weak. So I just contemptuously swing my bladed end of the loose end hammer, or the flat end rather, and I just like bash its head in. You're not so scary.
Good play on my mistake on the size of the creature. Appreciate that. All right, and we are out of turn order. I need to ramp up these encounters. They're too easy for you guys. Don't worry, they get worse. All right, no treasure or anything on this guy, but you could probably chop him up and get a day's worth of food if you'd like with a survival check. Or you guys already did a survival check today, right? You're pretty solid. Yeah, 29. Yeah, so if you want a day's worth of food, we'll say you're good if you want to chop that guy up.
Let's do it. Chop it up, eat a
mythical magical beast.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Get some of that magical glowing meat.
Maybe we'll enjoy the. Maybe we'll take in the magical essence into us.
Yeah.
Yet another creature starving in the desert that we ended their life for them.
I mean, we're just trying to help the suffering by putting them out of their misery. It's all right. That was the second day in here, though, right?
That was the second day. Oh, here's the party token back. That stupid camel. Yeah, second day. And there is still, you kind of come to the end of the river here. And, yeah, you can set up camp.
Yeah. Let's do it. Whoever takes first watch, I'll take the rest.
Yeah, Madeline will take the watch.
Keep our best perceptors out there.
All right, let's roll a 1d100 for the evening.
42.
42. All right, so you guys get your sleep. You dream of, you have snake-like
Jeez.
dreams and feline-type dreams. Kind of weird. But otherwise, the night is uneventful. You wake up, ready to explore. What time is it? Ooh, it's 11. Got through 2 hexes. All right, which way are you guys going?
Heading towards those mountains, right?
Yep.
All right, you're gonna
All right.
maintain the northwesterly direction then.
That's the one.
Okay. All right, so you move. Oop, oop, oop. I had the wrong thing selected. All right, you guys can move your own token. I think you guys can move
No.
that.
Oh, yeah. No.
Oh, because I put a new one out, so you don't have control
Yeah.
of it. Controlled by all players. There you go. All right, bright and early, you can start exploring. Let's get the survivals, the perceptions, the 1d100 for the hazards and or encounters. Now remember, we're going to be in a less reliable water area for now. Because you don't have that river to harvest
That was
from.
my worst perception roll yet. Sorry, guys.
Brutal.
All right.
Alright, who's got the 1d100 this time?
I'll do it.
We got 40. No encounter.
Ooh, okay.
Alright, so you guys have a nice quiet day exploring. Nothing of note. Again, it seems like more desert. I assure you, things will happen in other hexes, I promise. Alright, we're gonna have another day of exploration, setting up camp. You had terrible survival rolls, so no food or water harvested today in the wild. So make sure whatever you're tracking for food and water to mark that off for the day.
And you've been doing Endure Elements Forest every day? You've been marking that off every day?
Yep, I've got them. I just don't get those spell slots. 'cause
Okay,
I'm
cool.
Dedicating them
Best
to
way to do it right there.
Yeah, just want to make sure we're doing our best. All right. Set up camp, take watch, and
Yep.
continue exploring.
Yep, another uneventful night, and let's do the same perception survival 1d100 rolls for this hex.
Wow.
Ooh, a 100.
Oh,
Oh, ho, ho.
find a fountain of gold.
Or just instant death. Like a sandstorm sweeps in and kills us all.
I don't know, maybe we'll find an OA.
You might. Alright, so from that, let's do the 1d3. A 1, and then another 1d100. And then it might be...
I'll do it
something
again.
else, depending on after that. 28. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna switch us.
That's a traveling brothel.
Nope. Believe it or not.
Let's cross our fingers.
With
you
only
see
one
this
woman.
Strange creature in the distance. Something you've never seen before.
Well, we know what to do with this, right, boys and girls?
Yep.
We just don't even wait. We just drop it.
You just charge right in.
Ooh, my first good initiative of the night.
Just unload my arrows into it right away.
Let me roll its perception to see if you actually get a surprise on it. Alright, it rolls a 30 for perception, so you do not get the jump on it. It sees you coming from a mile away. Alright, we got Twirly, John Rock, Raylan, Madeline, and Rossi. So that's everyone, and then this one is not a Serpeppered. It's a... I don't know, I was gonna try and do something funny, but it's just too hard to say. So, yeah, we'll just start at the top with Twirly.
Alright, let's just kill it right away. Maybe we can one-shot it. Call it a day. Focus target is an immediate, because I'm going to do sneak to it. No, I don't get point blank. Sorry, I talked through these buffs just to make sure I get it all.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you guys basically all get to go before it except Rossi, so... Pretty good chance.
26, 17, 32.
I gotta
When it's
look at
flat-footed.
Yeah, I gotta look at its flat-footed. Oh, it's flat-footed. Yeah, every single one of those hits. So just tell me the total damage. It's possible you
And
killed it.
it's dead.
It's possible, yeah.
68.
68.
Jesus.
All right. Does not kill it, but it is looking quite hurt. You're basically just hunting these things now. On rock.
Yeah, I'll just move up and take a swing at it. Use a lunge attack. Won't even do power attack, just a regular one.
All right, and it's dead. All right, we will end turn order.
Well, we got meal for another day.
I was gonna say you guys had good good survival checks that time. So you can definitely chop it up for another day of food. You can drink its blood for water.
Just slowly
Sweet.
whittling down my arrows.
That's how you become a snow leopard.
Yeah, you feel like your neck has grown a little bit, but you're not really sure.
All right. Ending the day of exploration and going into a rest.
Yes, we are doing another rest. That was the second day on this hex, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, who's taking first watch? Still kicking with
Yeah, Madeline will do it.
Madeline. Okay. I will take the rest. You want a D100? Is that what you want right now?
Yeah, let's do a D100.
What?
Whew.
Well, that one's not green for some reason.
Hold on. Yeah,
You just
hold on.
rolled 100.
Yep,
Oh.
yep.
Slash roll 100. Okay. All right, another quiet night.
Sun comes up. I got breakfast, leftover cheetah, snow peppers, on a fire, best I can create a fire. All the broken arrows I picked up, I just
Start trying to mend them back together.
yeah. Eventually. I collect like the feathers and that stuff.
All right.
Are we continuing to the northeast? I mean northwest? Are we still good with that?
Yeah, let's get in that mountain.
Yeah, let's do it.
I can see the tomb at the top of it. Actually, the little.
Oh yeah, that's it.
That's it. All right,
Cody's
so
like, and I just moved it.
all right, so you guys go from like kind of sandy hills into these rocky plains, and the environment's a little more difficult to navigate just because it's not, it's a little more like jagged rocks and things like that. Not mechanically, I'm just saying from a flavor standpoint. Let's go ahead and do the usual perception survival and D100.
Decent perception.
There we go.
Not
That's
enough to compete with you guys, though.
That's why you brought us with you, right? Be my eyes. What's your elf eye see?
And a D100. Finish it off.
I know how to count.
Alright, let's go a 1. Oh, wait, actually, this is going to be something different. So, do a. Five, 6, 7. Do a 1d7. A 1. Okay.
And it's another snow pepard.
That'd be hilarious. It's the one time. A 1 is bad.
Okay, so, you guys are exploring these rocky plains, and as you're exploring, we'll say after, several hours of your first day, you notice that the wind begins picking up a little bit. It's not so bad at first, but it's noticeable, and you're like, man, this is like the heaviest wind we've had so far in the desert. Maybe after another hour or so, like the wind picks up even more and starts like kicking up sand and like small stones, and eventually you realize you're in like a full-on dust storm. Let's see. All right, who has the desert gear that they bought?
I do.
Did anyone not buy the desert or the hot weather gear?
I did not.
Okay. Did Rossi, Madeline, and Raylan have all of it? Have it?
Rossi started with
Yes.
it.
Yeah,
Rossi has it.
I bought it for Madeline and Raylan.
Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna do initiative. It doesn't really matter what order you guys are in, but go ahead and roll anyway. All right, and we are gonna do 11 rounds of this. 11 rounds of Dust Storm.
Nice.
So this is the way it's gonna work. We're gonna go in order. So, this Dust Storm deals 1d3 points of non-lethal damage each round to anyone caught out in the open without shelter, and can also pose a choking hazard. So if you don't have that desert gear, and you don't have anything like covering like a scarf or something across your nose and mouth, you actually begin to choke throughout this storm as it kind of like peaks to its worst.
As soon as we notice the storm's coming in and that he's the only one without, or she, right, is the only one without desert gear, I would suggest we form a shield around her.
Okay. I'll allow it. Alright, so we're gonna do... I guess we don't really need to do rounds. So... Tora Lee's gonna be protected from the drowning part, and I'm gonna say from the damage too, because you guys are kind of surrounding her, so she's not being peppered with the little pebbles and sand. Do you guys have any way to deal with kind of being out in the open and... Like, there's not really immediate shelter, but I don't know what kind of resources you guys have for that.
I have a tower shield, which can probably protect a line of sight to the sand, depending if I can predict this direction. Like, if it's coming straight at us, I could create, like, a wind buffer holding that up. That's not very good. But...
I'd say you could probably cover yourself with that, and then, like, the side that, you know, is covering Torley or whatever. I don't think it'd really cover the rest of the group, though. It's kind of going to be whipping around all over the place, right? But I'll give it to you for yourself.
I'll do that then. Like, position myself to block Torley, and you know, me and him. Or...
All right. Anyone else have any way to deal with this?
I'm looking to see what all I'm carrying. Oh, I have an extra reversible cloak that I can use to wrap around my face if I need to. Alright, I have a parasol and an umbrella. How can we make this work?
Just gets whipped away immediately.
Yeah, it just flies out of your hand and covered with sand immediately.
We can make this work somehow. Nah, otherwise I think we're just... we don't have tents. Tents won't really help us here. Have a shovel, we can start digging down, but I don't know how well
Does plate armor offer any better resistance to the damage?
No.
I was gonna say I could give my shield to someone else if I thought I could withstand the storm.
Well, I guess we're just about to take it. Unless you guys think digging into the sand and just burying ourselves.
I mean, hunkering low couldn't hurt, right?
Well, that's fair. If we all lay on the ground. Yeah, I say we do that then. Although we could get buried in sand too, so that may not be a good idea.
Wouldn't be good for me.
Alright, we all just lock arms, and form a kneel down and just hunker down, I guess. We don't have much choice.
Yeah.
We got that, is this by round? You said 11 rounds, so we have the cure wand. Could sit there and blast that off once per round. Somebody will turret.
Yeah, I mean, I've already rolled all of the damage, so we can just... I can just paste it, and then you guys can try and deal with it round by round. I don't actually need to go through the turn order. I don't.
Oh, yeah,
think.
we got lay on hands too, so if we all take damage.
Yeah. I think it's going to be everyone except Torley and John Rock with your power shield, right? Unless you guys abandoned the surrounding Torley. Is that still happening?
And we'll still do that, and I'll do the shield thing.
You said this is going on for some
11 rounds.
matter of rounds.
Yeah, 11 rounds.
Yeah, not long enough for Rossi to like whip up any additional extracts to deal with anything. So yeah, I don't think she has anything to help.
Yeah, and for what it's worth, it's 22 total non-lethal damage.
Alright, so apparently I lost internet connection for a little bit. I lost the last.
So it's
30
22
seconds.
total non-lethal damage. So it sounds like we just weathered the storm and can heal up.
Yeah, I don't think that's much of a threat to you guys.
That's over the
I mean,
course
that's
of the
half
whole
my health,
event.
so.
But it's non-lethal, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that'll
Oh,
just
it's
heal
all
on its
non-lethal
own.
damage. Damn.
Yeah, I think the
Torley, you don't take any because I'm shielding you. So
Oh, I didn't? Cool.
yeah
Appreciate
everyone standing around Torley, right? That's what we agreed on.
and then my shield thing.
Yeah.
Or did I break you out? Right.
Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah,
Non-lethal-
does have an extract that could have helped, but it wasn't ready. It gives like part of it is that it gives DR5 against non-lethal damage. So
Oh
could
wow.
have just ignored all of it, but
Yeah.
it wasn't prepared. So
Yeah, and I think
not-
the real big threat there is if you don't have the mask and you start choking.
Yeah.
And
that sounds
eventually
pretty-
drowning, basically, like as your lungs fill up with sand.
Thanks.
Glad we were all prepared. I kind of like smirk over at Torley.
That was a good job of everybody being prepared as I unwrapped my cloak from my face. Put it back in my bag. I forget. All right, fine. I forgot about sandstorms. All right, you think I'd know better? That's my bad. I appreciate you guys.
Alright, so we're gonna do
There was a moment where I almost added it to my character sheet and took off the price, but then I didn't do that. So I'm not going to go back and say I did do that because I didn't.
gotcha.
Fair
Alright.
enough.
So, yeah, after the dust storm settles, there's like deposits of like up to 4 feet of sand in like the corners of rocks, and like that's how bad the storm was. So it was pretty powerful, up to 4 feet of sand in like, you know, random spots, kind of like snow drifts, but it's like sand drifts, I guess. And you guys keep exploring, or do you need to do something to deal with the temp damage, non-lethal damage? I don't actually know how that works. Do you just get it all
I think
back
that
when you rest?
non-lethal matters if you're taken below 0.
Of what your
something like
normal
that.
health is or something? You
It
fall
doesn't make you
unconscious?
die.
No,
Just
no.
knocks
If
you out.
if non-lethal, yeah, if non-lethal damage takes you to 0, it knocks you out.
Okay.
Otherwise, I think it just works the same as if taking damage.
Okay.
Sounds right.
You guys survived. Let's so we'll do your camp. What were your survival checks this time?
I don't think we've done it since the storm.
Well, you did it at the beginning of the day, right?
Oh, okay.
Counts for the day.
It was 21. Oh no.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah. 21
And
and
an
18.
assist. So yeah, we'll say you were able to get 1 for food, 2 for water. Got food today.
So we're getting ready to camp for the night.
Getting ready to camp for the night.
Should heal up.
So I don't.
I think non-lethal damage heals to full on
When
on
you
a
rest,
long rest.
right?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so no need to use the lay on hands or anything. Sweet.
Healing. You heal non-lethal damage at the rate of 1 hit point per hour per character level.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 22. People are gonna have more than that.
Yeah. When a spell
Yeah,
or
it's
ability cures hit point damage, it also removes an equal amount of non-lethal damage.
think we're all good.
Yep. I think between that and the natural recovery should be good. All right. So the night goes quietly, and you begin the next day exploring the Rocky Plains.
So
So
this
what-
is like still level with the plains, right? There's just big rocks. We don't have any height advantage of sight from here.
No. So these would be like steeper and really dangerous to try and climb. Like almost like straight up, like smooth surfaces almost. But I mean, you could certainly attempt to, or if you have resources to. So you can actually scout into other. You can like try to peer into other hexes, and I probably should have explained that, so that's my
Well,
bad.
you said that from the hills, like we got an automatic view, but I didn't know if these counted as elevated.
Yeah, let me double check how that works.
Oh, you're saying we can scout like adjacent hexes?
Yeah, to
If
see
we're
if
on
there's
it,
anything
originally
in
you
it.
said of
Oh.
hills, like I don't know
Yeah.
if that's these little bumps or those top ones, but we could scout from there. But maybe from here too.
The legend says we're on like rocky plains, right? There's rocky plains, hills, and dunes.
Oh yeah, the legends
yeah.
tell you what a hill is.
All right,
But
so
yeah, that's not super.
Wait, so were we on hills the whole
Weird.
time, and we didn't realize it? We could have scouted the. Oh damn. These are the hills.
Oh. So I messed up those two. So in the hills, it's only 1 day to explore the hex. So get back 3 days worth of rations and water. And well, you fought a lot of things, so sorry.
Well, I was gonna say we just skip the next couple of encounters and make up for it.
Yeah, we could skip what, 2 of them? You didn't do
Or-
one every day, right?
Almost every day, but yeah, I'd say not every day.
No, we did one every day.
Did we?
No,
Yep.
you haven't done.
Oh, not every day.
6
Every
encounters.
hex. You're
Yeah,
right. Every
I was
hex.
gonna say
not
you
every
haven't
day.
done one every day, because I was making you do 2 days of exploration. So we'll skip the next 2 encounters for the random stuff. Let me find. All right, it's gonna be the ultimate campaign guide. If a PC in an adjacent hex spends an hour studying. No, that's not the right. Oh, yeah. So PC in an adjacent hex spends an hour studying. You can see if there's any landmarks in the hex that you're by. You can discover landmarks. Okay, when PCs discover a landmark, you can note it on the landmarks hex. So you can do a survival check to see if there's any landmarks in the in an adjacent hex. So I'll let you do a survival check for all the hexes you've already been in, if you want, to try and
You'll
see if
just
there's
mark if we mark if we see any landmarks.
Yeah,
Seems fair.
I'll just do a mark. I guess choose which hex you would have wanted to see if there's a landmark in, and then. You guys want to roll those survival checks? Or do you just...
Whoever has their best survival.
Madeline, I think, right?
Madeline, yep.
Nice. I'd say just look at the ones to the north since we've. Yeah.
Yeah, since we were like where we explored those and then we walked past them, so it's
Yeah,
kind of
so
we get the best
here,
advantage.
here.
We don't see that.
Oh, I might be on the wrong layer. Alright, so we'll start with this one. Right?
Sure.
Can you see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, north of the first river hex. So, yeah, no landmarks in that one. You want to do your next survival check for this one?
Oh, we got to do different ones. 1 second. Oh, not that one.
Oh, okay.
No landmarks there. And it's not that you're not seeing them. You're passing the DC. It's only 10, so... and then there's no landmarks in that one either. So you can do another survival check and then pick basically which hex you want to try and look at. It's still
They
good.
keep going northwest. Get that other mountain mesa.
This one?
No, I was thinking the other right here. Can we see this far?
No, it's an adjacent hex. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Might as well. We're heading in that direction anyway.
So the northwest one here?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do see a landmark on this one. I think here? Oh shit, I just lost it. Fuck. Let me... Okay, I gotta move the map. Oh, can I just undo? Oh, perfect. Here. There we go. How does it work for... Alright, it says... When the PCs discover a landmark, note it on the landmark's hex. Okay, so I'm just putting that symbol there. I don't think you guys know what the symbol is, and I'm not going to reveal it to you. But you do know that there's, like, something there that looks like it might be worth exploring. Oh, good, and somebody marked those other ones with no landmarks. I was going to say you might want to mark those.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so that's my bad on forgetting to emphasize that. So basically in these no landmark ones, you can just, like, cross through and take 8 hours to get through it rather than explore the whole hex.
Hey, no harm, no foul. Looks like we're going right where we need to go.
Unless that's a trap.
Did you want to finish exploring this one?
I think we would.
Yeah, I
right?
think so.
Okay.
I think we finished exploring.
So you want to do your last. So this one is actually 2 days. So your last day of exploration in this one. So let's do more survival checks, because I'm gonna basically do those for like food and water, and then perception checks for seeing things. All right.
Hey guys, look at this rock I found.
She picks up a stick.
Oh, that's so good, Rossi. We can use that for
In
firewood.
classic Rossi
Yeah,
fashion,
yeah. Keep working on your extracts.
Yeah.
She's like super smart, but like just really dumb in some other like things, you know.
Yep. Well, I was gonna say, like, in classic, like, her fashion, she's like still super confident that she's right whenever she's talking about this stuff.
All right, so with this one, who had the good perception check? Ron Rock had a pretty good one. Torley had a good one. All right, so Torley, Rossi, John, yeah, all the people with pretty decent perception checks. As you're kind of like exploring around these rocky plains here, there is one that kind of stands out amongst the rest. And so I'm just going to read the description here. So a high finger of rock thrusts out of the desert, its sides scoured smooth from wind and sand. A vast nest perches atop the massive tor, an incongruous eyrie constructed around what appears to be a sea-going galley, so like a ship up on the rock. And what you see like flying around it is like this massive bird.
Big enough to pick up a galley, apparently.
And
I mean, we have to check it out, right?
Oh,
That-
God,
that's
no. Let's
awesome.
run.
I mean, we have to check it out. What if it leads to the cave system that has the things we're looking for?
What if the galley
system.
is Chissisek's tomb?
One of the galley is Chissisek's tomb, guys.
Right, well, it's a sheer rock face, so you have fly, right? Go scout it out for us.
No, I don't have fly.
Ah,
Rossi can help
I mean, how high up is it?
a little bit.
Let's see. 340 feet. Smooth, weathered sandstone. So you could make it up with some climb checks.
no way my armored ass is trying to climb up 340 feet of smooth stone.
One. Yeah, if Rossi uses, right? I'm not crazy, right? 8, 10. Yeah, she would have 1 extract left over if she made enough alchemical allocation potions for everyone to be able to like keep reusing the fly potion.
Do we have climbing gear?
I think so.
Nope.
How high up is it?
340?
340.
340 feet? Well, I can't shoot an arrow that far, unfortunately. Nor do we have rope that far. Did anyone pick up a cloak of never-ending thread?
I have a ring of feather falling, which will help me if I fall off.
Oh, that's a pretty good one. I should have bought one of those.
There's those winged boots where you can just fly up and throw the boots back down.
Aaron was trying to convince us to front him some cash for that.
I sure
And
was.
you guys just shrugged him off, saying it was too expensive.
Well,
This is too deadly to pursue. What's our goal once we get there? To get
Why
eaten
do
by
you
a
think
giant
it's deadly?
bird?
What is the bird?
Hell yeah.
Can we see the bird enough for somebody like maybe make a knowledge check?
I think I'll make it harder than usual just because it's a good ways away. It's kind of like flying around the nest, right?
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, you could check it out.
What kind of check is it? Probably nothing I can help with.
Oh, let me make sure it's not another like random type of creature. All right, this one's gonna be nature.
It ain't me. Can anyone identify the bird?
Doubt it, but I'll check.
Oh, what's it, 29?
Ooh, there you go.
Is that a 25 or a 29?
29.
Nice.
Oh. Excellent.
All right, so you are able to recognize by like squinting really hard that this is a rock, so R-O-C. The rocks are these like terrifying legendary birds renowned for their ability to carry off elephants and other big animals. They're generally like 30 feet long from beak to tail with like an 80-foot wingspan and weigh upwards of 8,000 pounds.
Jesus. Pathfinder rocks are beefy.
Yeah, they're beefy boys. So I'll give you one thing on this guy. Sorry, you did a 29 or yeah, 29.
It's
So
29.
3 things about it.
Oh man. Okay, hang on. That's the AC.
All right, so the AC on this bad boy is going to be 22. And touch 8, flat-footed 20. Really doesn't matter that much to you guys.
And then the DR
No DR.
and defensive abilities is what I have written down here. Any like defensive?
I guess I'll just give you its saves on that. Doesn't have anything
Okay.
like special, but
All right. Well, yeah, pretty tough looking bird, basically.
All right, John Rock, climb up there. You got this.
So, do I know how far up in the sky it is?
the creature itself.
Yeah.
I mean, so the rocky spire is like 340. So I'd say it's probably another like 60 feet. So let's say it's 400 feet from where you guys are, and it's like kind of flying around, looking like you know how hawks just kind of like float around when they're hunting in the sky. That's what it looks like this is doing.
Who's got animal handling so we can go tame it? And
So this thing's 30 feet long,
Yeah,
I mean, I can shoot it from here.
so it'd take up like 40 spaces.
I can shoot it from here. If you guys want me to.
Seems like a really bad idea.
It'll take a few rounds to get here, and by then, it'll take a little bit. We can just pepper it until it gets down here.
Well, it just lands on us with its bulk.
Oh, we'll spread out. I mean, if it's a sheer cliff and we're against the cliff, it'll be hard for it to land on us.
I'll look to the other members and say, what do you guys think?
Could be fun.
I mean, it sure sounds fun.
What's an adventure without shooting a giant bird with arrows
I'll kind
while
of
it's
shrug
hunting
at,
around its nest?
I'll shrug at Raylan. I'll go, what do you think, man?
So for me to hit it, it's 400 feet up. My longbow has a range increment of 100 feet. I can shoot up to 1,000 feet, but it takes a penalty for every 100 feet beyond the first.
You take 3.
So it'd be a -6.
So you do nothing but get its attention?
I mean, my
Once the arrow finally
bonus
reaches
is
it?
plus 19.
I was
so-
gonna say you still have a pretty good chance of hitting it.
Yeah.
You know
I have
it's
a really
AC,
good chance
so
to hit it. So I mean, I can pepper it from here, but I will probably lose every arrow I shoot at it.
I mean, unless we're planning on climbing up to the thing, seems like a waste of time.
Well, it's getting its food from somewhere, right? If it has a nest up there.
Yeah,
Gotta be
us,
able to
if
feed
we
its
attack
babies.
it.
But it's a ship up there, right?
We don't have to attack it. We could just get up there and find the treasure on the ship.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
sneak
I
up
would
the
rather-
340-foot mountain.
I
Let's
would
do it.
rather
Yeah.
fight it on the ground than up there. And then we can figure out how to make our climb.
What if we find a really powerful artifact inside this landmark we're going to explore? Let's check that out
What
first
if
and
there's a
circle
really
back.
powerful land or blah 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 in the ship?
yeah.
But
For what it's worth,
this
this ship
looks
is
like
a
cer-
landmark.
Okay.
If you explored it or whatever, scouted it.
If we would have scouted it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we got to look at it. We got to.
Why don't we circle back to certain death after we check this
I
other
don't.
landmark
I don't
out?
really want to. Well, what's to say that that landmark we saw in the distance doesn't have an equally dangerous thing? And
What's
then
to say
we're
there's
gonna
not a
just
legendary bird harness there?
Continue to avoid all dangerous areas if we skip one.
All right, you can find a way to get us up there, but you're going to shoot it down?
I mean, I don't want to start us climbing and have it attack us while we're climbing.
Any day is a good day to die. I shrug and look at everyone else. What do you guys think?
We're gonna be all right. Team?
Silence sounds like a yes to me.
Yeah,
I
Raylan
do-
doesn't have any strong feelings about it.
I was gonna say we do need everyone's input here because I don't know how hard this fight's gonna be.
Maybe it's friendly, like the Lord of the Rings eagles.
Yeah,
but
shooting
if
an
I
arrow.
shoot at it, I was just trying to get your
Let's shoot at the mythical flying beasts 1,000 feet in the air that's not attacking us.
Look, we've been eating mythical beasts for dinner for the past 2
Yeah,
nights.
right.
So
All right, let's do it. Let's ret
The
and link this.
leopards. The sneppards.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It
Oh.
seems interesting.
Okay.
The most interesting thing we've seen in the desert so far.
All right.
Okay,
I'll
let's
stay
do it.
out. You guys go against the wall for protection since I'm the one that wants to do this the most. I'll put myself on the line to start with. And I'll stay away from the wall 30 feet.
I'll get in the middle, 15 feet away from him, and 15 feet away from the wall, just because I have.
So the plan here again is we're shooting at it and trying to lure it down and then take it out.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the plan.
trying to get in position to stab it as soon as it lands. But I'm going to try to use the shadow of the thing we're backed up against to conceal me while Torley is shooting it.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Good.
Ross is gonna make. If we have a minute or two, Ross is gonna make a couple more potions in preparation for the fight.
Yeah, I think you've got time. I mean, it's basically just lazily flying around, and you guys are a good ways away from it. Basically, you just got to tell Torley to hold up for a minute.
You just
right,
tell me when
that-
you're ready, and these arrows are ready to sail.
Right. That's that. I'm just exactly that. I'm doing that now. I'm just throwing that out there.
Torley kind of crouches down, leans back, pulls hard, and looks
Does
and waits for
any-
it to go.
Does anyone want? I don't know. Does anyone want to start with flying or invisibility? Is that helpful for anyone?
Well, John Rock is the most
Might be
scared
helpful
right
for me.
now, so if he wants the invisibility potion, that might be a good idea.
I'm also going to suggest if this thing immediately crushes Torley, we just stay in the shadow.
That's fair.
Died
If
as you
anyone
wanted to
dies
live.
before or immediately when it hits the ground.
But I'll agree
The,
to go in that mid position if I have that potion of invisibility.
Yeah, yeah. So Rasa will give you two things, right? An invisibility potion and alchemical allocation potion. So basically, you drink the alchemical allocation, it just won't use the invisibility when you drink it. So it takes 2 actions. Just so you're.
I'll have
aware.
it ready since we're not actually engaged in if this after he shoots it, if the thing starts diving down, I'll drink it.
It will last several minutes, right? But it will probably go away once you do something. God, the description for this is so long. When you cause harm, so you can drink it ahead of time, and then when you attack, you will be no longer invisible. Okay, so you're taking that. Rossi's drinking an ablative barrier potion, which gives her. God, it could be fun.
Could be fun.
We're definitely pulling. Okay, Rossi's gonna drink a. For the record, if I do all this, she will not be able to let us fly immediately. We'd have to wait a day to fly up there. Is that okay? Or
Sure.
Okay.
I think we can figure out how to climb in the meantime.
Yeah, or we could climb up or something.
One dumpster fire at a time.
Yep.
Alright. So she's drinking an Amplify Elixir potion, which says that the next potion or elixir you consume. Oh, potion or elixir, not extract. That doesn't work. Okay, so she's not doing that, but she'll drink the ablative barrier, which basically gives her it gives her +2 AC in the first. once it's converted, the first 5 points of any damage get converted into non-lethal damage, up to 50 points. Yeah. Okay. So she's drinking that, and I think I'm ready.
All
All
right.
right.
Twirly knocks an arrow.
Last call to completely object. Okay, I am not gonna deadly aim this. I'm just gonna take shots. All right, it's 4-round, even at minimum increments. Remember, all these shots have a -6 to its attack, so I wait until it's overhead, and we are gonna fire against its, I assume, flat-footed, since it doesn't know I'm shooting at it.
Okie dokie.
28, 32, 24 to confirm, 24 to hit.
All right, so those are what, all -6?
Yeah, so it's a 22,
Good.
18 to confirm.
Not good.
That sucks, so just regular 32, and then this third one will probably miss too.
Yep. So the first one, the second one.
Okay, so if the first one hits, it immediately gets another arrow anyway. And then that's it, right? Just this, just the first one. Oh, and then the crit.
And then the crit, yeah. But not the crit, it didn't confirm.
There you go. 34.
34. All right.
And if it has any DR, I don't remember if you said it did, then it only applies once.
No, it does not. So let's we'll roll for initiative.
Oh,
let me
God.
clear it
We got
first.
this, Hal. We'll be all right.
I'll be rolling characters next week.
I have my backup ready already, so we're good. Woo, he's big.
Yup. Oh, good
Is he carrying a
initiative.
dinosaur? What is he carrying?
Camel.
Oh, that's a
It's a
camel.
leopard.
Oh, he found our camel. Is that the camel we just had?
yeah. All those villagers are dead.
Oh no, we're gonna find other bodies up there. We have to get revenge.
So what's this thing doing? Did it land or?
Oh, I'll let you know what it's doing. Don't you worry.
Well, it's 400 feet up, so hopefully we have at least one round to hit it again.
Just putting that in to edit it.
All right, and you guys were like hiding behind some rocks or something, and it was
Yeah,
just
so like it looks like there's a good outcropping right here.
yeah. I was gonna say like there's like this rock up here.
Yeah, there. Like he was shooting past the zenith of the arch to shoot it while we were crouched against the side of the tower of rocks or whatever.
So we'll
So,
say you
like-
guys are like down here or something, or
Sure, and I was
Wherever
out
the rock is, yeah.
I mean this is just a random battle map. It's not.
So I think like yeah, that works.
Are we are the rest of us stealth then? Is that the idea that we're like
Yeah, that you guys are
Stealth
kind of
before we
hidden
shoot?
as best as you can be.
yeah. Okay.
Like I'm invisible. Let's see, it was
Like-
15 feet between both of you, so like right here. You guys were hiding back in the shadow of the rock, and he shot it
Yeah.
to see what would happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Say like move Madeline's character into against the side.
Did we roll for stealth? The ones of us that are hiding in the shadows.
Sure. And did John Rock just move out? Was that your turn?
I'm invisible.
You're in.
So
oh,
that's
you're
the 15.
invisible.
That's the 15-foot mark. I said I'd be away from the rock wall while 15 feet behind Aaron. I can move to wherever you think is appropriate.
It doesn't matter to me.
I just we didn't know where it was gonna land.
Then that's
so-
good. That's good enough. We still don't.
So I'll ready. If I'm first, I'll ready my action and just watch to see what this thing does while I'm visible.
Okay. Its turn. So as soon as one of the arrow plinks into it, it kind of like turns and like narrows its wings like it's going into like a diving action, and just like immediately drops like 320 feet within like 6 seconds, right, for its round. And
Yep.
so it's still 80 feet up in the air,
My
but it's
God.
like dive bombing down at Torley.
That's okay.
Torley.
5 foot step back from the direction it is. And I'm gonna just pepper it some more. These don't have the penalties now, though. $32, $24, $33.
All good.
That second arrow there was awful.
Oh, I didn't have my. I didn't have my deadly aim on. That's a bummer. Oh well. It would have been good. 44 to hit. Or 44 damage.
All right, 44 damage is good.
That would have been 74 if I.
All right, Madeline.
All right. So how far above us is this thing?
Said 80
80
plus
feet.
whatever the distance is.
So what's the normal range on the bow? 100?
Yeah.
So I should be good. I mean, seeing this thing fly down, I guess she'll step out, take some shots at it. Oof.
Crit fail. 22, 22.
Both
Just
of
the
those
first
hits.
one because she moved.
Oh, just the first one. All right, so yeah,
Yeah.
that just flies by. Did I skip Rossi?
Oh yes.
Go for it, Rossi.
Let me double check something real quick here. Yeah, she can't study it. It's too far away. So yeah, she's just shooting at it normally.
Oh, damn! It does confirm.
Damn.
Nice.
Ooh.
good.
Nice. Yeah.
That's the best shot of her life. All right. That's I mean that's it for her, I think.
John Rock's got you scared. So I gotta take this out.
All right, John Rock.
How many rounds does that invisibility last again?
Several minutes. So,
All right,
I
I'm gonna
mean,
5 foot
yeah.
step back here and ready a lunged attack. Or I don't know. It's my turn. I'm at the end of the round. Either way, that's what I'm doing. Just moving and getting ready for this thing to come into position.
Okay. So its turn. So it has an ability called Fly by Attack. It's gonna fly down to Torley, make an attack. $35 to hit,
Yep, that hits.
21 points of damage,
21.
plus
Okay.
grab, so it's grabbing you.
Okay.
And it's 40 CMB to grab, and then flies back up in the air.
Now, as it leaves, do I get the attack of opportunity, or do I have to act first in this round?
Act first in this round?
Well, I've acted before, so do I get an attack of opportunity in that it's moved into a threatened space and is leaving one?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take an attack at it then as it grabs Torley.
Alright, 22 points of damage. As it flies back up. All right.
It flew down 80 feet. How far up is it flying back up?
Like 40 feet. So be
Jesus.
40 feet back up in the air. Actually, it has a reach of 15 feet. So yeah, it'll be it. So actually, Jason, it would be out of range from you.
Is
Has
this
it-
reaching?
Yeah, it
Nice.
has a reach of 15 feet.
Fuck.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, so it like dive bombs down, like reaches out its talons, pinches onto Torley, and starts like flying back off with her into the air.
Oh no.
And it was the previous round I said I was lunging, right? So that's not readied anymore to like make up the gap for the extra 15 or 5.
I don't know what a lunge attack is. Can you reach
It just-
15 feet up in the air with it? It's not
It
on
just
the
allows
ground.
you to.
Like,
Yeah, so that's a good point. I
yeah.
don't know how that would work vertically.
I mean, lunge just adds what 5 feet extra
5 feet.
attack to your attack, right? And your range
No,
is
that's
already
5.
10.
It adds. It takes it from 10 to 15. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so it's 15 feet away.
So that's within range, right?
Yeah, technically. If a ready to attack from a previous round carries over, that's what I don't know.
No, from a previous round, no.
Yeah, and the round just started, so no, wouldn't
Okay.
work.
Gotcha. Alright, so Torley, you are grappled. And like
I thought that's
40
what you
feet up
did
in-
this round. You're the
Yeah.
start of the round.
Oh, is it
Started
round one?
Right? And then it went right after you.
No, you're the start of the round.
Oh, then yes, it would.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it just
okay.
still take that damage.
Yeah, so the hit still happens.
Gotcha. Okay, so how much was it again?
Just 22.
22. Got it.
It might matter. We might need that 20.
I mean, it's looking to hurt.
Good.
Alright, Torley.
Oh, it is? Okay.
What are the rules for me firing at it from here?
I don't know, man.
Depends how you're grappled. Like, you need both arms to shoot a bow, right?
Yeah.
I think grapple takes at least one of your arms off.
Am I grappled? Is that the condition I'm
Yes,
under?
you are grappled, yeah.
Okay, let me see. Maybe grapple actually doesn't let you take range attacks. Get the chart out. Take any action that doesn't require 2 hands to perform.
And you have a bow or a crossbow?
It's a longbow.
Longbow, yeah.
And you just use your hand to stab the arrows into his eye?
I don't think you could reach its eye.
Yeah, the rest of, I mean, I have other weapons, but. Ooh. Does this take 2 hands? Sorry. Okay, I can do this one-handed. I pull out my Tanglefoot bag and I throw it at it.
Okay?
It'll oh, wait. No, it'll definitely be able to make a DC 15 for reflex. That's so stupid.
Yeah, I think it's... Yeah. Let's get to natural 1.
Alright, well.
Here's a chance.
What is it to break the grapple?
So for you, defender turn, grappled defender may attempt to break free or become the controlling grappler. Make a CMB or escape artist check against its CMD.
Come on, grapple the grappler. Do it.
Just don't think
30-foot
that-
eagle.
This is rough. This is rough. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die here. Alright, well. It is what it is. I will just attempt to stab it with a dagger. That's the best I got.
Okie dokie.
Because I don't think my escape artist or my CMT is going to. Because my CMT is 9. Whatever. No, I'll try to break it. Let's see. 26?
Nope.
No. Yeah. All right. That's my turn.
Ross.
I don't have really any other options.
I have questions. Do you guys know, does haste help? Like Madeline, I guess, if I give.
Haste is amazing.
It's a very good spell.
Okay. All right. So I have channel vigor.
Especially if it's a spell, because it's an AoE and it hits everybody within 30 feet.
But it's 40 feet in the air.
If it
Right,
hits
well,
us.
it would hit all of you
It's
guys.
It's an
Which would be
extract,
really
so it's just gonna be.
Oh, I
it's
see.
just gonna
Yeah.
be like Madeline. So I can run over, and I think we've been able to like force feed people potions and stuff, right? So I think she can basically run her over and just use her action to feed.
I give her
Madeline's
like
potion.
2 full round attacks or something, or 2 full base attacks, I think.
It says if you are making a full action attack, you can make 1 extra attack with 1 natural or manufactured weapon.
Yep, so she would just click her full round attack and then click it again and take the top row.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's
Pretty
sick.
good.
Okay. Yeah. So Rossi will do that. So you can do 2 attacks. You also get a +1 on attack rolls, and +1 dodge bonus to AC and reflex saves. And your movement is increased by 30 feet. Anyway, all of that for. I believe this. No, that can't be right.
Yeah, how long's your extract last?
It's a level 3 extract. I want to say it just lasts for other people for 3 rounds. Then that's why the invisibility was for 3 rounds. So I think, or for 3 minutes. So I think that's correct.
Cool.
The alternative is that it's my caster level, which is like 8 rounds. But I don't. I'll go look it up. It's at least 3.
Oh yeah, generally anything you cast is usually based on your caster level, not the spells level.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's okay. Then I think the way that reads, then it's like 8 rounds.
That sounds right. Because I know haste is 1 round per level, so that'd be your caster level.
Yeah, using the investigator's level as the caster level. Yep. Okay. Yep. 8 rounds. All right, and that's her move and her standard action. And she still can't. This guy's still too far away for her to study him, so that's it for her.
All right, Madeline.
All right, so is Madeline hasted? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Yep. So,
Alright, so I guess she's just gonna fire off a bunch of arrows.
1 more for the hasted attack.
All right, so it's the first 3 and the first 1 of that second set.
Yep. I think so.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got 3, 16, 9.
Nice.
Good damage. All right, it's full of arrows. John Rock,
How high up is this thing now?
40 feet. Let me make sure I have that right. So, at reach of 15.
Did Raylan's initiative not get in?
Maybe not.
Oh yeah, it doesn't look like it.
What was it?
It was 4.
Oh, I don't know if you could have made a difference, but we should get you back in there.
Well, I do have something that could help here.
Yeah, go ahead and take 2 turns, I guess.
Okay,
Well,
so
the first turn it was whatever 300 some feet in the air. So this
yeah,
would
I
be
couldn't
the
do
second
anything
turn.
then.
So this will be the
And-
second turn. So we're still good.
And
right?
how far away is it?
It's 40 feet up from like the ground.
Okay, I will do this.
Oh,
So I compel it to come fight me. Will negates DC 16.
come on, fail.
So can you reach it with that?
25 feet plus 5 feet per 2 levels, so that should give me 55 feet. I
What
guess I
level
might
are you
have
guys?
to
8.
Oh,
An extra
okay.
20
For
feet.
some reason I thought you were like 45 feet, not 50.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
45 feet. Sorry. Yeah, I'll move 20 feet this direction too to get like directly under it.
Okay, gotcha. And you said will negates. Ooh, it got a
Yeah, DC.
9. So compel an enemy to come
nice.
and fight you on its turn. The target moves at speed towards you, avoiding any other dangers along the path. Okay.
The target may do nothing but move
It's
on
me?
its turn.
That's it. Nothing but
Oh,
move.
nothing but
All right,
move.
I'm gonna range.
Oh no, it says
prepare
if the
a
target
double.
ends.
I'm gonna prepare, ready my attack for a double lunge attack as it comes into Raylan, or if it comes in anywhere.
Okie dokie. So I guess this thing just drops Torley out of the sky and just flies down towards Raylan. The target may do nothing but move on its turn. If the target ends its move adjacent to you, you can make an attack of opportunity against the target.
Avoiding
As
any
soon
other
as,
dangers.
soon as it
along
comes
the
in the
path,
range, I'll take my prepared attack.
So
including any movement that provoke.
so it goes adjacent to you, so I guess it would just land like right here basically, right?
Yes, I would assume so.
Like, unless we count its 15 feet as adjacent. I don't know how that works, but it says... I'm just going to say it lands next to you. And then John Rock was preparing an attack, and you can take an attack of opportunity against it. Right?
Oh. Do I get the attack of opportunity on top of the prepared attack?
I don't know how that works, using both. Isn't your prepared attack a reaction, and that's what your attack of opportunity is?
That sounds fair.
Or am I making things up? I'm not really sure. to
I
be
think
honest.
we're mixing up rules. I think in Pathfinder you don't actually ready that stuff. You actually drop in turn order to take your turn later. I don't know. We'd have to check, but I might be making that up.
Yeah, I think either way it doesn't matter. So we have a
Well, in that
19
case, I would be dropping my turn order, but I would also take an AOO here. And I'll just take my 24.
Right, so either way you would just get an attack.
Yeah.
All right, so the
24.
19 misses, the 24 is good for 16 points of damage. And then we'll go to Torley falling out of the sky 40 feet. So it's 1d6 per 10 feet fallen
Uh-huh.
to a max
worked out.
of 20d6. So 66 or 46.
4, yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know how. Does falling out of the sky count as your move for the turn? Like,
You'd be at least prone.
I mean, I think I fell during Raylan's turn, right? When he dropped me.
maybe? Sure.
That's all right. It's not like I want to move anyway. Everything's gonna provoke. Or does he not provoke because he's compelled?
It doesn't say he doesn't do. It doesn't say he doesn't take attack of opportunities.
So did he attack from 15 feet away? Is he still 15 feet up?
Well, that's what I wasn't sure about. Does being within 15 feet count as adjacent for the bird, or does it just land right next to Raylan? That's what I wasn't sure.
Well,
about.
I guess that'd be
I
up to
think-
you.
I feel like if it says the target ends its move adjacent to you, it's basing it on the caster.
Right.
I don't know.
So that's why I
It's up
said it
to you, I
landed next to
suppose.
Raylan.
Yeah, so it like he cast that taunt and like it came right for him and landed and attacked him. Makes sense.
All right. So how much damage did it take? Or did you want me to roll it?
Oh yeah, I was waiting for you to roll it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh.
That hurts.
It's not that bad.
Could have been worse. About average, right?
I will, standing provokes, firing from range provokes, crawling away provokes.
You just
Crawl up into a
I,
fetal position.
kick it in the shin.
I just go full defense on the ground. That's my turn.
I think that provokes too. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think it does.
Don't scare me like that.
All right, Rossi.
All right, awesome. Corley's alive. That's fantastic. Okay. Yeah, Rossi is going to.
For now.
How far is this? Perfect. Actually, she's perfect. Okay. She's going to study and fire.
Oh.
Nice.
How
Describe.
injured is this? Oh,
Describe the mighty rock's death.
Damn. That's crazy. All right, with her single crossbow shot, with this thing just full of arrows, this one crossbow bolt will strike true and strike right through one of its eyes into its brain, and it'll collapse right on top of Torley.
Nice, crushing her for
I quickly
55
definitely
points of
roll out of the
damage.
way. What?
Damn.
All right, and we will end turn order as the
Told you guys
beast
it would be all right.
as the beast makes one last screech before it dies.
I'll
And we
give-
look up and it called it family.
There's 3 more rocks coming down.
Keep it, Torley!
I didn't see those.
I'll help Torley up and give her a couple lay on hands there.
Thank you. 27.
Yeah.
Solid.
You guys
Can't
lucked
say that was
out.
our smartest
Not
idea, but it
working.
worked. Good
On
job,
that-
Torley.
That natural one will save. It was about to fly up into the nest with Torley.
Oh man.
Dude, I was like, well, it really is time to make a new character.
That was a pretty clutch Knight's Calling there.
Yeah, dude, that was
Yeah.
well done, Raylan. That was quite a move.
Yep. That I was like, this is the only thing I can do with her, because I mean, if it's not on the ground.
That was great. Perfect. It worked out perfect. I
Shocked you're
told you guys
alive,
it would
but-
be all right. Now, to more pressing matters, as she's like trying to wipe the blood off.
All right, now tell us how we're gonna get up this this chimney here.
All right, I'm gonna start looking around for potential handholds in the cliff face.
All right,
Sorry.
and we're gonna save that for next session.
All right.
I was gonna say either you guys defeat this thing and we'll save it till next session, or Torley gets pulled up into the nest and you guys got to figure that shit out for next session. Nicely done.